I have a 3-headed dog, and yes, you can pet him when you're in hell. Nice. Will you rate him for me? Maybe. I was just joking with him, but the look he gave me was complete betrayal. For sale. Don't worry, I got him. Dog owners who ain't got him. Me, dog, me. Suddenly drops down 2 inches. Dog. Not what it looks like. How to get rid of the cat. I've eaten your homework, and no one will believe you. No one. Do dogs understand elevators? Or are they just like, okay, it's time to get into the world changer? What others see versus what I see? An innocent bag. Crinkles. Dogs. When you're stuck in a traffic jam, and there's a dog in the car next to you. Somebody put googly eyes on the photo at the veterinarian's office. No, dogs are better. No, cats are better. Raccoons? Yes. No dogs, please. This dog, the revolution has begun. 3 cyborg dogs investigate a strange ocean dog. Probably the best caption I've seen so far. Cyborg. When I say I got that dog in me, this is what I'm talking about. All food must go to the lab for testing. Welcome to Henlo. I would like to visit. They missed each other. The look of intensity on the monkey's face is what elevates this photograph to something truly magical. If she goes outside, we shut the door, and she hates it. So she keeps her butt inside to prevent this while she bird watches. It looks like the dog is having an out-of-body experience. Bye. And he's still choosing to sleep. That's my kind of dog. When you thought you ran over a dog, but it was just, whoa! Guy, haha, wish you could talk. Dog, your wife is smashing the trainer. What? Oh, I mean, ruff ruff. Never ask a woman her age. A man his salary. My dog, where his balls went. Dog's thin. I will pull a human through a snowstorm for 3 days. Dogs no. Please pull me, I can't walk. Dog, looks owner. Owner. Ooh, I love you. Dog who just licked his nut. Little yappy bully suddenly doesn't like loud noises. I killed your family. You're next. Thanks. I killed your dog as well. Ever seen John Wick? I looked through the reflection of my glass sliding door and I thought my dog was chilling on fire, but it was just the fire pit outside. This made me cry. Thanks. /serious. We only rate dogs. Please don't submit suburban porch polar bears. They mean no harm, just a little hungry. Thank you. So I went for a walk and saw this man taking a picture of all of his dogs, and I almost cried. Pit bulls are just land seals. Fill your arms with puppies so no one can ask you for help. Mount Ruffmore. Yes, I know where your socks are, and I believe you know where the treats are when you have a limited budget. Good boys gone bad. I shoplifted at PetSmart. Dog, 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 Cerberus. Dying. That means you will get to meet him soon. Family left stunned when their dog escaped only to return later with a ribbon from a dog show. Me wants dog. Me gets dog. Me and dog. Can we just talk about how my dog begs for food? A family went to a movie for 3 hours and came back to this. That one paw print on the bed. Wait, I'm not allowed on the bed. I'm such a good boy. That's all 40 sheep. What? We should have only 37. I know. I rounded them up. I don't normally do this on the first date. A dog. Someone's about to have a bad night. Your date left 2 hours ago. You drunken fool. We heard the phone ring. Is it dog? Dog's so happy humans are always at home. Sprains his tail from excessive wagging. I've won, but at what cost? Dog owner. Sit, sweetheart. Oof. Turtle enthusiast. You finally recognized me after these 5 years. Feed me. Dogs when the mailman walks into the driveway. You're trespassing in this city and on this planet. My dog got out at 4 a.m. and rang the doorbell. Dogs when they see a stranger. Happily wags tail. Also dogs when someone knocks on the door. Why do dogs float in water? Because they're good boyos. When your dog doesn't make any noise when you come in after a night out. My dog just trying to live his life. Me faking my own death to see how sad my dog would be. No unique experiences at all. My dog outside. Woof woof, get out of my neighborhood. I am the boss here. My dog in the house. Pet me or I'll die. My life plan. Step 1, get a dog. Step 2, get another dog. Step 3, buy a huge house for 15 dogs. The evolution of a German Shepherd. 0 to 4 months. 4 to 36 months. 36 months plus. No smoking, no dogs. And absolutely no smoking dogs. She's supposed to be keeping them out of the yard. And this heifer out there booed up. He always says who's a good boy, but never how is the good boy. Me, is my condition rough? Dog. I didn't get a medical degree to hear your awful jokes. I made these. He's so proud. Or she. Wait, I don't know. Dear men, stop owning female dogs. It gives off a clear indication that you subconsciously want to control and own women. What? No! Shut up! Average dog owners versus average cat owners versus average bird owner. My dog is never going to play frisbee with me again. Dogs. Thunder make loud boom boom sound. It's scary. Also dogs. Master, I have tracked the mailman down to where he and his family lives. Give me the word and I will eliminate them. Dog owners when their dog poops on your lawn. Dog owners when you poop on their lawn. She's too little to even dent the empty Fruit Loops box by sleeping on top of it. She is 1 pound of pure fluff. My heart can't take it. People after seeing me for the 3rd time in a day. Hey guys. Hey dude, it's you again. My dog meeting me for this numbered time in a day. Hey there, good boy. Oh, I missed you. Interviewer. Why do you run after people for no reason? The goal is to push their limit and improve their stamina. What exactly are we supposed to do with this information? Boop the snoot. My sleepy husky being cozy in my hoodie. That dog is about to impart some sick wisdom while still maintaining street cred. How did you put a hoodie on your husky? To stop Bert's long ears collecting snow, we've popped an oven glove over them. As you can see, he's thrilled. I walk into the bedroom and I see Katie being the little spoon. There is no room for me, as is their right. No vaping, except service dogs vape? That's unhealthy. I like to eat paper. I'm a good boy, just wanted a sign. Minding my business in class, and this guy just kept staring at me. That's a long tongue. This German Shepherd has dwarfism. I think I want to steal him. I saw this guy walking his doggo and bunny at the store. He said it was his dog's bunny, and that his dog fell in love with it at a flea market, and he had to buy it for him. My parents are recent empty nesters. I get photos like these every Wednesday. That's really cool that both of your parents are dogs. Me, watching the money in my account disappear after I spend it. When the dog chooses to lie down in front of you in a room full of people. Signature look of superiority. Mechanic, I can get you back on the road, but it's gonna cost you some chicken nuggets, sir. Pet store told me not to feed him after midnight. Not sure why. Just listen. I love how hyenas still have the winter coat gene. Like, if you keep hyenas in cold climates, they'll just do this. It's so silly. My dog, whenever I come home smelling like another dog. Welcome home, Cheetah. I've used this meme before. Girlfriend came home to find the cat and our roommate's dog like this. Brother, may I have one spaghetti? There are no bad dogs. All dogs are nice. Chihuahuas. I'll cut you, man. Life pro tip. Pretend to be afraid of the vet so they will give you more treats. When you do them like how they do you. Yeah, you see, it's not nice. I got all dolled up to go to the park, but they're taking me to the vet instead. Nobody. The aerodynamics of a corgi. I watched my dog chase his tail for 10 minutes and thought, wow, dogs are so easily entertained. Then I realized I just watched my dog chase his tail for 10 minutes. When you see a cute service dog and you want to pet him, but you know he has an important job he trained his whole life for. My dog, fireworks and gunshots. My dog, his own farts. My wife gave birth to our son over a month early, and we've been in the hospital for 4 days. We sent his blanket home to be washed, and apparently our dog stole it and brought it to her bed to snuggle it profusely. Watching John Wick for the first time. The dog's cute. What the hell? My dog Kevin crashed yoga and was very pleased with himself. Mistakes were made. Interviewer. Do you have any special skills? Me. Has science gone too far? No. So this happened. Why did he jump in the bathtub? This is Wilson. He is now working from home. When your big dog doesn't accept the fact that he's not a lap dog, did you want to get together tonight? Let me ask my dog. Ask your dog? He said no. I love my dog, I love my dog, I love my dog. We've got you surrounded. Give us your dog. Other girls. Dyed hair. Long nails. Makeup. Listens to This is a really old meme. Remember butter dog with the butter? Firefighter comforting a dog that's been in a crash. Hope it's okay. This is New York's first pitbull police dog. Doesn't he look so proud? Yes, she found a wild mushroom in the forest. No, she did not eat a part of it. She's just always a derp. Guys, if anyone asks, we found him like this, okay? I am no longer a good boy. After tonight, I am a good man. This is Ito. He will be your Uber driver tonight. Currently adjusting mirrors. Incredibly hecking responsible. What's that breed of dog that looks like a free-spirited woman in her 50s named Margaret? Afghan hounds are my first thought. Etymology of the word puppy. Houndlet. Puppy. Puppy's dog. Uppy. Guppy up. Gup. Up. I know in the royal family they still call them hounds. My mum has a friend who has a failed program service dog, and he's literally my favorite creature. He's a really smart lad. He's learned all the commands, and he just has an affinity for doing them whenever he wants. So this lady dog literally turns on and off lights, opens doors, opens the fridge, etc. at his own wishes. Her house looks like it's baby-proofed, with kid-safe locks on everything and stuff, but really, she just has a dog that's learned all the mobility service dog commands, but has a mind of its own. Chaotic good boy. He's going to be so happy when he wakes up. Researchers found that dogs really like the silly, high-pitched voice their owners use to talk to them. Did a dog tell you this? Hey babe, I met a guy today. He was really handsome, and I think I'm in love with him. His name is Roger. Show me the dog. He looks like he's wearing black socks. Are you wearing the Chanel boots? Yeah, I am. Dog picks out her own shelter kitten. It looks like a wolf. I'm starting to worry. My Rottweilers haven't grown in like 5 months. Do you want to see something cool? Okay. Ta-da. What? Did your human break a treat in half and try to pass it off as a whole treat? You may be entitled to compensation. Our attorneys have 7 times the experience chasing down treats owed. Pour us today to schedule a consultation. What's their exchange? Treats, bad spelling, bad grammar. I cannot eat this homework. Our pizza delivery guy took more than 30 minutes, but I think I can forgive him. No matter how big they get, they will always be a baby at heart. Other people. I do not let my dog on the furniture. My dog when he's eating versus my dog when I'm eating. Thing is that they would never share their food ever, and they always expect us to share our food. It doesn't go both ways. Should do. Have you ever listened to someone and thought, you've got the IQ of a crayon? Purebred dogs versus inbred dogs. So I can't bring a stick inside, but you're allowed a whole tree. You ever eat something you should have not and immediately beg for God's forgiveness? This post screams lactose intolerance. You have 1 hour to eat 500 nuggets. Who do you choose to help you? A very hungry dog. Or any dog, because, yeah, dogs just eat until they're sick. Keanu Reeves took a quick break from filming John Wick 2 to walk a pit bull in New York City on Monday, looking terrifying as hell. Look at the woman in the background picking up her dog. Minecraft, but I found my 8-year-old dog I thought I've lost. I'm pregnant with your brother, and I'm keeping it. Did you see the dog though? So my friend discovered that if you type dog into Google Translate 20 times, Hawaiian to English, it's the most horrifying thing. Doomsday clock is 3 minutes at 12. When you step on your dog's paw and can't explain that it was an accident because dogs don't know such concept. Dogs dying in movies, the saddest thing. When John Wick's dog dies of old age, he's coming for the Grim Reaper. My emotional support dog. Needed an emotional support dog. Bought a dog at IKEA. Not sure if I followed the manual correctly. My dog when I turn the vacuum on. What the hell? What dog owners think their dogs want versus what they really want. They want both. Dogs are greedy. The gluttonous, greedy monsters. But you know, they deserve it. My dog ran away and wandered into this local Home Depot. This is what I arrived to when I picked her up. He's not even remotely sorry. They're going on an adventure. This is still going around with my drawing on it. I'm so happy. Dogs, they know their stuff. Take a paternity test. Take it easy. Screw your job. Money is fake and society isn't natural. The sun is going to explode when you feed your dog. Once you feed your cat. See ya later. Very sorry, human. I dropped a Trito while doing a speedo. Apartment rules. You're only allowed to have small fish in your apartment. Me. Dog runs away from home and sneaks into a Metallica concert. The man pet the dog. You should not hit dogs. This is a perfect logo. Makes me happy every time. Graphic design major here. The reasons why this logo works so good is because the kitty and the doggy are best friends. Every day I walk my dog, he finds the biggest stick possible to bring it as a gift/sacrifice for the big boys. Dog movie, cat movie, the dogs, the cats. This is every old man Facebook profile picture, and it's always uploaded 9 times. Choose your fighter, corn dog. Dogs be like, pet me, play with me, rub my tummy. Cats be like, out of my face, go eat a pee-pee. Screw you. Doorbell rings, opens door, tips $100,000. Me staring into my stupid dog's giant sweet brown eyes as he tries to eat the hair tie off my wrist. If your head is so big, then why are you still so stupid, you dumb boy? Huh? Look at him, there's nothing at all in this giant head. It's filled with air and love. I'm watching this vet show and someone had moved from Australia to China and everyone was afraid of his dog because she was so big. But the vet put her in a little panda hoodie and no one was scared anymore. And some people even came up to pet her. Look at her. Me at 2 a.m. Alright, time to sleep. YouTube. How to wash a kitten without making it too scared. Also me, who doesn't own a kitten. Well then, let's find out. Today I learned how to hack unmonitored CCTV cameras. I'm currently watching a dog run around in a backyard in Berlin. Update, I found a barn cam that has a horsey in it, and I'm in Poland. And I have audio output so I can talk to the... Bro, you're a hacker! Update, there's 2 horses and one of them is a baby. Look at this cool borzoi hanging out with some white dudes. That's Pink Floyd. What a great name for a borzoi. What is a borzoi? As a future-seeing iDog, Teddy has to get used to wearing a harness. He is not getting used to that. So last night I dreamed that it was winter and I was at a shopping mall and I looked outside and saw this guy walking his borzoi who was wearing this giant snowsuit. But then the guy heard me laughing through the window and got really mad at me. Anyway, the dog looked like this. I want 5. This is very meaningful. This has changed my life in so many ways. It's opened my mind to new possibilities that I couldn't think of. Thank you so much. How to tell people who wear all black apart. Old school goth, fancy dress, etc, etc. Person not really involved in goth subcultures, but who just likes black. He looks like he's about to write one of those, me, an intellectual, posts, you, bark, ruff, ruff. Me, an intellectual, tree trunk. This is Charlie and Maverick. Charlie had his eyes removed due to glaucoma, but then Maverick came along as his little helper. Now they're doing amazing. The concept of a dog with a guide dog has just made my day. Humans are complicated. They do things dogs can't understand. This is so mean. I just came back in from letting my dog out. He didn't want to come in, so I kept trying different things to get him to come in, and finally he ran the opposite direction and tripped over a large branch and did this ungraceful flip, and I exclaimed out loud, "Damn it, Moon Moon." And about 5 houses down, someone is having an outdoor party around a bonfire, and I hear someone from there exclaim back, "Who invited Moon Moon?" At work, we have a family of 3 huskies who come in for daycare, and everyone calls them the Mafia. It makes me so happy because occasionally out of nowhere, someone over the radio will say, "We're sending in the Mafia." And then 3 huskies barrel their way inside and usually slip and fall on the tile. The white one is Zephyr, but everyone calls him the Godfather, and his sisters follow him around everywhere, and they're a tiny gang which I love. Reverse werewolves. Wolves that turn into confused but excited humans every month at the full moon and run around doing weird human stuff until they wake up the next day in the middle of an office with a suit loosely draped over their wolf form. "Hey Jen, did you finish those texts?" Jen? When I tell people I want a dog, they're like, "How big is your home? Can you handle mornings? How much money do you make? Do you have time for long, rigorous walks?" Which is weird considering the only qualification necessary to get told to have a human baby is woman, 30s, alive. I love overhearing dog owners talking to their dogs. For example, I was petting this dog who seemed happy, but then suddenly growled at me. So I left. As I turned the corner, I could hear his owner saying, "You always do this, Oscar. You drive away all your friends." Once I was swimming where a man walked by with his dog. The dog kept stopping and staring at me and the other swimmers. When the man got his dog walking again, I heard him tell the dog, "They're not drowning. You don't have to save them. How's the healthy eating going?" Me? "Go away, Carol. Why are pugs always fat? I've never seen an in-shape pug." Well, he isn't really fat here. He's just stocky. I guess I just contradicted myself. Anyway, bad dog. "I told you to get all of those papers finished before bedtime." He did his best, Martin. Should have seen this one coming. I bite everything. Literally. This is the photo Amazon took of my package delivery. Lol. While you were gone, I installed the dog door we talked about. No need to thank me. My dog, Camouflage. Can't find him in my yard half of the time, but I love him. So you're out here walking your werewolves around the neighborhood like it's okay? I, a big wrinkle, made all of these smaller wrinkles. My dog has bad anxiety and hides in the bathroom, but my cat always tries to comfort him. Save it, Susan. I heard you be telling every dog they're a good boy. I'm hiring this guy as my wedding photographer. I don't care how much he costs. The great migration of the rare golden retriever fish. Nobody, me, when I see a dog. Instead of flowers, people bring sticks to this dog's grave. The treatment every dog deserves. Pep Pep, small dog has been knighted and may be now addressed as Sir Small Dog. I don't know what type of dog this is, but I would definitely ride it into battle. How she always tells me the water bowl is empty. What cute pet made you smile today? All dogs love butt scratches. All cats love boxes. The first time my dog has ever seen a kangaroo. Pizza Place helps local shelter get dogs adopted by putting their photos on pizza boxes. Hi, my name is Hooch and I'm 5. Are you in college/university or do you have a job now? I am life ain't all cookies and cream, little fella. My friend sent me this picture and it looks like the people are lined up to meet a dog named Hot Salt Beef Sandwich. My buddy's dog saw a moose. The moose looks quite scared as well. We got new neighbors. They have dogs. I work at PetSmart and they wanted us to put a pet on our name tag, but they don't have to be your actual pet. Lucas intensifies. Stop what you're doing. Look at this wolf. Okay, now you can continue. Someone spilled huskies all over the damn floor. Here, let me mop those up for you. They're going on an adventure. This is still going around with my drawing on it. I am so happy. Eyebrow game too strong. Then perish when you see a pineapple. I like that pineapple dog tweet a lot. Accurate. The face she gives me when she wants to get on the couch. No, that puppy should be allowed on the couch. Farm dogs leading their cattle out of the flood towards safety. Seriously, one of the best photos ever. Japan has been unveiling some new dogs lately that barely even look like dogs. I wish I could explain how much I love this freak. Rat riding cat riding dog. Isn't this the definition of world peace? Oh, she stole his bed. 16 years ago, I saw a woman get dragged off. Whoa! Whoa! That's a dog. That's a chicken. They're both wrong. It's a chicken dog. Old and random, but here's my dog wrapped in an IKEA rug that was virtually indistinguishable from his body. There's a photographer that takes photos of dogs mid-jumping, and I've been laughing for about half an hour. This is a picture of my soul. Good dog. I want to know how this happened. A fresh-smelling pup taking a break from hard work at a flower shop. Ancient puppy paw prints found on Roman tiles. I got really happy about this, and then I was like, this dog is probably dead, and now I'm crying. Probably dead? Probably. There's hope apparently. Please don't touch the dog, sir. Sticking eyebrows onto my dog was a good decision. I have no idea how I'm going to top Max's 3rd birthday. Obviously, it was the highlight of his life. Introducing the new kitchen Roomba. Immediately cleans anything you spill on the floor, then returns itself to its docking station. What's the battery life? Sorry, class. My dog ate everyone's homework. I accidentally got in the wrong car and confused their dog. For dog, smelling ground is probably similar to scrolling Instagram, Twitter. No, it's not. Shut up. This is the Scoobiest looking dog I've ever seen. Friend gave her dog an empty peanut butter jar last night, and he shared it with his stuffed puppy. Your dog has your bag. We'll show major shade at people who wrong you. Thank you, dog. My dog lost his first baby tooth yesterday. So my kids put it under his wash dish, and the tooth fairy came. When you do something just because people say you can't. No chew. Tell me the story of how you rescued me again. This looks like an election ad. A vote for Leaf Dog is a vote for America. Depression, anxiety, stress. A random dog pulling his leash just to come say hi to me. Trying to explain what daylight savings time is, but they just keep staring at me like I'm an idiot who can't read a clock. I'm not wrong, you are. Hi. My dog just had surgery to get a nipple removed, and when she came home after the surgery, she immediately walked to the window and has been staring out the window for like half an hour now, thinking about her new life with one less nipple. When will my nipple come back from the war? This dog can sniff out people who don't drink enough water. Get drinking water. Dives merrily into every stinking bog or mud hole he encounters. Takes a 5-minute bath in clean, warm water and acts psychologically scarred for life. The New York City subway banned dogs unless they fit in a bag, and the people of New York did not disappoint. I'm having a hard time with school. My dyslexia is really holding me back. I'm not sure what to do. What the hell, Larry? Is that supposed to be some kind of funny joke? You are so mean sometimes. Go to hell, Larry. Larry's a dog. She has no idea what just slapped her in the face. I like to put hats on my grandparents' dog, and she likes to wear them. Obsessed with this man having a photo shoot with his dog. There is no such thing as a perfect politician. Making my dog watch commercials of the homeless dogs so he knows how good he got it. The cat spilled his treats, and the dogs thought he was in trouble. This cracked me up. Almost every morning, my puppy likes to grab a toy and take it to go potty. It's still the cutest thing ever. Apparently, our dog has slowly cut a hole in our bedroom window Shawshank style while we were out, and has been letting himself out on the roof and just makes sure she is back downstairs in her bed by the time we get home. Only found out because our neighbor snapped this picture. I just washed you. Please don't get, Pomeranians be like. Speech pathologist teaches her dog to use a soundboard, and now it communicates in sentences. Went outside to pee. Peed inside through the screen door. Just got back from the vet. You guys know what my dumb dog did? He sprained his tail from wagging it too hard. This is the stupidest thing. This is why dogs are happier. This is Hugo. He heard you were afraid of sharks. Tried to give you a little frighten. Not cool, Hugo. A large and fluffy dog is sleeping on a porch. A tiny grey bird is bouncing around on the dog, stealing its fur. Its tiny beak is full of dog floof. The dog is totally still and does not appear to have noticed the thief. A burglar. A burbler. The twink death is serious, man. So our school got a new mascot today. Puppa. All hail tiny Puppa. My boyfriend got me flowers shaped like my dog for our 7-month anniversary. The existential crisis that dog is having right now, sitting next to its artificial reflection. Me to dogs. I'm having a rough day. Dogs to me, in unison. You're doing amazing, sweetie. It's been 11 years, in or out, but close the damn window. A local farm where I live had trouble with their flock all wanting to sleep in the same house. Each night, they have to go break them up. The other night, they found their dog had joined in. What's the password? Is it dog? Muffled meeting behind. You may enter. When you leave home and everything reminds you of your dog. My dog chases coyotes, but won't go pee in the rain unless I cover her with plastic bags. Bride buys her pit bull a matching wedding dress because it's her special day too. This stray dog saved a street stray cat. And when it grew up, it found out it was a Guga. It was a Guga. This dog from Alabama accidentally ran a half marathon and came in 7th place. You thought it was a doggo? Bamboozled. It is I, Cade. There are 2 stray thirsty dogs, and mine wants to be a meanie. Get out of the bowl, you little monster. He looks just like a teddy bear. I don't know what this dog is going through, but I can relate to the core. Our next guest will be speaking about tennis balls and why you shouldn't fake throw. Are you seeing this? He's like, why isn't the deer moving? Why isn't he scared of us? You are not threatening, Pug. I doubt you can run for more than a mile. My friend's corgi ate pumpkin seeds, pooped them out, and they started growing. Here she is sitting next to her work. What nature made versus what we made. First time at the dog park. She's totally happy to be sat on. Fun fact, ravens and wolves have a symbiotic relationship. While wolves feed, the ravens keep watch for and alert the wolves of incoming animals that might threaten them. In return, the wolves leave some food behind for the ravens. In between feedings, they're known to travel and play together. Sure, it's cute now, but what happens when he gets bigger? Well, that answers the question. My dog enjoying the new painting we brought home. He's been staring for the past 5 minutes. My dog chewed a hole through my boyfriend's mattress pad. I told them to not get in the pool. I heard a bang and went into the bathroom to see this. Yes, human, please activate the magic controllable waterfall. This is what winning looks like. Your dog is probably so confused. This is the only toy he won't rip to shreds. He just tenderly carries it around with him. The perfect employee doesn't exist. My local hardware has a dog that follows you around and takes your items to the counter for you. Does he get paid? If he gets paid in treats, that's fine for me. If he doesn't, if he's doing this for free, that's also fine, because he must love it. But if you're forcing him, freaky our white boy. Anytime I needed a little endorphin boost. This past week, I look at the perfect form that is him. This idiot thinks we can't see him. I thought this was a dog originally. Now it's a seal with a... Whenever my internet isn't working, I pull out this piece of paper and pretend I'm on my phone. Martini dog is not amused. Nursing home service dog receives surprise birthday party. Nothing, just 3 cuties looking at each other. Ironically, more accurate, fat cookie. My dog got a certificate of bravery at the vet today. Certificate of bravery. Miss Lucy McKay. Neighbors usually give treats to the dogs every day. Yesterday, they gave one to my daughter as well. This is them today. Keep walking, you postman piece of poop. Why is the dog so judgmental? It's a husky. Huskies are friendly. This is probably the best thing I've ever seen. He is in denial about no longer fitting into his favorite puppy napping spot. I think dogs always see themselves as puppies, and this is heartwarming. His back legs, while all the other dogs in the park were playing around. Wow. How does my voice do that? Dog stays by side of Florida toddler who wandered away from home. A science lab in a science lab. Once again, photographic proof that the right amount of dogs is in the double fig. I told my friend who was living in Japan now to send me the handsomest man of Japan, and she didn't let me down. Tried to take a cute photo of my dog at the beach, and this happened. Looks like an outfit that Balenciaga would charge you $18,000 for. Baby golden retriever being a newt. Double standards. Yeah, sure. This is Leo, and that's a regular sized tennis ball. He'd like to know when he'll be big enough to catch it. 12 out of 10. Soon, buddy. This is his report card photo for daycare. My mum kept my baby clothes she knitted for me, so I could put them on my future children. So, I did. I'd like y'all to pray for my homie Charlie. Nothing wrong with him. He just loves bagels. When you tell a good joke, and you're still thinking about it hours later, what did we do to deserve dogs? Yo, I brought the stuff. When you go out and someone's wearing the same outfit as you, friend, wanna go out tonight? Me. I can't. I'm celebrating my dog's birthday. Lifeguard doggos in Croatia. A funny dog eats a Pepsi. This is so funny picture. If there's something strange in your neighborhood, who you gonna call? Dog, but find someone who looks at you the way this adopted puppy looks at its human. I highly doubt he's qualified, but I'll give it a shot. Meet our mortgage advisor. Good morning, class. Today, we're going to learn what makes a good boy so good. I legit do not know this dog. He came up to me at a cafe and fell asleep on my lap. The adorable Canadian marble fox. I'm stealing this from Canada. It's Canada. If you ask nicely, they will probably just give it to you. OMG, fresh lightning bolt headed puppy. I name you Harry Pupper. You're a husky, Harry. I'm a good boy. Never apologize for your giant dogs getting overexcited. If I get taken down by a 100-pound massive fluff, then that's how I go. My dog looks so proud of me on my first day of college. My dog does this every time we set the table, and I cannot stress enough how much I respect her optimism. Forgot my keys, so I went went back and saw that. No, you've betrayed him. A dog used to be able to run out of a butcher's, trailing a chain of link sausages from its mouth, and the butcher chasing it with a cleaver, but not anymore. The woke mob won't allow it. A purebred. You let your dog on the bed? Me and my dog. I have no room sleeping. None. This dog is better at comforting goats than I am at comforting people. Are you calling other dogs good boys? Yes or no? Yes. The dining table at our rental is glass. This is what I see for the entire meal. This is Penny. Not much has changed over the years, except her tongue is a lot larger and she's a little angrier. Very relatable. Tiny dog Gar, a tinier snail. A corgi is running to be a college's students' government president. I don't care, Becky. I'm posting it. We all look good. Sorry you can't take a decent picture. Don't mess with dogs. So the human was digging a hole and some sand landed on the dog. So the dog decided to dig a hole himself. I haven't met my new neighbor yet, but her dogs love me. Well, if you ask me, I think 4 snack breaks a day is a little too much. Nobody asked you, Dave. Write that I was a good boy and that I need extra snackos. My confidence level. Chat, cool. Video cool. Real meat. The new cat's a bit weird. Not a dog, but a cat which looks like a dog. Whenever I am sad, he brings me a sock. Someone said my dog looked like Will Ferrell, and I can't unsee it now. You're probably wondering why I've gathered you all here today. Please do not touch Japanese dog. Why not? The domestication of dogs. Woof, I'm going to eat your babies. Human. What if instead of that, blankets and peanut butter? I'm listening. Vote for Todd, 2020. He likes cheese. This mattress comes with a built-in pet bed on the side of it. What happens if it collapses and you're just collapsing on your dog? No. Good boy airlines. He cannot pilot a plane. No. Why I hate this dog. Description. He thinks everything is a game. Wow. You wrote a whole essay on your dog. Wow. I wonder what he thinks of this. The most Colorado thing we saw today is the length a dog owner will go for the care of a pet. Canella doesn't like the snow, so Mike puts down some plywood before it snows, so she has a grassy spot for her business. That's being a best friend. An Australian blue heeler goes to sleep on top of the flock it has herded. This is it. This is the post that killed me. Because after a long day of herding sheep, this puppy here herded with all of its might and then said, you know what, I need a nap. And a nap it had upon those sheep it herded. If you see a little dog near this sign, please don't worry, she is not lost, she lives here. Her name is Chrissy and she's sulking. Okay. She is very friendly and loves fuss, but she refuses to come inside unless we give her one of her treats. We are out of treats. If you witness her faking her own death by laying in the ground and pretending she has been run over, walk on by. She is just looking for sympathy, as she has had no treats. Women sleep better with dogs by their side, study says. Women who share their beds with dogs report better sleep than those who sleep with people or cats. It's over. Dog spelled backwards is God. The Lord is my shepherd. So my mum left the step stool in front of the counter. We feel there's a story behind this picture. My dog sneezed in the middle of his photo shoot. I saw this in the grocery store parking lot yesterday. The dog looking like, yeah, read the sign and move on, lady. We were taking pictures of my dad for his birthday, and then my dog did this. Truly man's best friend. Little guy just knocked out on my laptop. I was cutting wood with my dog earlier and almost started questioning reality. Are you kidding me? Sometimes they shrink in the wash. I saw this dog for adoption. He's obviously been practicing for visitors. A New York City groomer is giving free haircuts to dogs to help them get adopted. This is my dog realizing he's FaceTiming me and my family because we were away on vacation, and look how happy he got. My girlfriend wanted another dog, but I didn't want one, so we compromised and got another dog, Baby Scooby. Y'all out here praising Baby Yoda, but look at Baby Scooby-Doo. The Easter Bunny came to my dog's daycare. They were really happy to see him. Fat doggo or ice cream, I can't tell. Respectfully, look at my dog. I went out of town for a few days and came home to my dog, who seems to want to have a word with me about it. No way in hell, this is a real, breathing dog. This is a PBS Kids cartoon dog. This is Frank. He wears sunglasses and walks himself. I will never be this cool or independent. I got drunk and fell asleep on the floor last night. My dog laid there with me. She wasn't even asleep. My dog looks like he's about to share a really bad political opinion. She heard me sniffling and gave me a napkin. This picture makes me smile so much. He looks so helpless and ugly, but I can't help but love him. Why is she smiling like she vandalized this sign herself? Yes, dogs allowed on field. What if you told a dog to sit and it did this? I am screaming. Why would they do this to a dog? A court has ruled that police can execute your dog if it moves or barks. I have a rule that I can execute police if they lay a finger on my dog. Subtle difference between dogs and cats. Yo, this dog is pretty chill. How I want to spend my weekend. I swear, if you guys don't invite the bulldog over, shout out to this security man, keeping this good boy dry. He said, well, you never know how dogs feel about the rain. I work as a dog groomer, and I thought showing everyone how amazing this puppy is would be a great first post. His eyes, blind golden retriever, gets a seeing eye puppy, and now they are best friends. The 140-pound reason I come home from college. Everybody stop and look at this perfect dog's perfect face. Lies, that's a dog. It's a bear. Basically, every time we eat dinner, my dog starts bawling, so we got her a chair so she could be included, and she hasn't cried since. Not quite what we were expecting. Our foster dog and golden mix gave birth yesterday to baby cows. She is one proud mama. My coworker brought her dog to work. Me. Is he ugly on purpose? He chewed a hole in the grill cover and then got stuck in it. Do you ever just look at someone and think, I'm so lucky to have you in my life? Every dog I've ever crossed paths with. Family realizes pet dog is a bear after animal starts walking around on hind legs. Good boy starter pack. A dog saw his owner picking up trash and then went and brought him a discarded plastic bottle, earning him a treat. Next thing he knew, his dog was cleaning up the whole neighborhood. My girlfriend and her friends tried to take a group photo. Alfie wanted to be in it as well. Someone took an action shot of their dog jumping in the water, and it will haunt my sleep forever. Brad, 30, loves hummus, lifts weights, has tattoos, is vegan, is a good boy. This is how happy I'm trying to be. A guy cuts out holes in his gate so his curious huskies could monitor the outside situation with ease. What the hell is so funny, Karen? If I win the lottery, I probably won't tell anyone, but there will be signs. My neighbor's dog wanted to show me his new toy today before I left for work. What is one thing that became more clear as you got older? Why the Grinch wanted to live alone with his dog. Is there a nicer feeling than being in a room full of people and the dog chooses to come and sit next to you? I think not. My dog went to his room but left a decoy. I legitimately thought he was still sitting next to me for like 2 hours. In case you are having a bad morning, just look at these photos my mom sent me of my dog getting a shower last night. My dog has ran away so many times that whenever someone finds a white dog within a mile of my house, they put it in my backyard. This is not my dog. I went to my girlfriend's house and found these two little guys in her front yard. Anyone recognize them? Check upstairs, my boy. Important update from mum. My neighbor's dogs just pushed out the screen window and they're on the roof. Dog party. Scientists have found a portal to a better world. Well, here I go. I'm going to get close to this group of humans. What's the worst that could happen? Thousands of years later, I'm crying. I was doing leg stretches and then my son's dog taking a bath is all the cuteness my heart needed tonight. I need to ask this dog where they got their cute crop top from. Nothing like starting the new year out in front of a roaring fire. Is Abby getting a little fatter? No, it's just an unflattering photo, and you are not supposed to comment on a girl's weight. Neighbors are a big fan of Luna apparently. I have to call you back. My financial advisor just got here. You're not spending enough money on treats and toys. If you're going to be in puppy jail, it's good to have a friend with you. They are innocent. Does anyone have more pictures of dogs making this face? I need to start a collection. Came up to me while I was pumping gas. Do you just likes to adventure? My name is Do. I am not lost. I like to roam. Tell me to go home. My coworker said he's kinda ugly. Please prove her wrong. He doesn't deserve this slander. No dog is ugly. Your coworker deserves to be fired. I took my beautiful husky to the groomers and they have the nerve to give me back a newborn deer. What is this? So I'm at the dog park and this guy yelled at his dog. No. And then more quietly said, we talked about this. My little rescue dog breaks my heart. He still cannot get over having his own bowl. I don't know what this dog has been going through, but same. I leave my dad with my dog for one day. Parents, I don't want no dogs in this house. Your parents, when you get a dog. Our company hired a new employee today, but her job role sounds extremely stressful. Kira, marketing manager. The owners of this thrift store were like, you're welcome to take our dog around in the cart while you shop. Do you ever wish you could be a dog during weekdays and a human on weekends? As a kid, I actually wanted this. My dog's ear is like the perfect picture to show your hairdresser if you want beachy waves and caramel highlights. I tried to dig up his bone, but he wouldn't let me. Our pizza delivery guy took more than 30 minutes, but I think I can forgive him. This good boy is called Pilot. He keeps everyone safe at Vancouver Airport by keeping the runway bird-free. Guys, my parents bought my dog a bouncy castle. I swear. My wife and I don't have kids yet, so we take our dogs out to look at the lights. He absolutely loves it. I thought my dog was on a round black pillow, but it's just my other dog. My girlfriend was out of town, so my dog and I finally had the dinner we were always putting off. Imagine going to a baseball game and getting sat behind these two. This is Franklin. He took his baths in the sink as a puppy. He refuses to ever upgrade to the tub. Think he fits just fine. Where is his body? My girlfriend works at an animal hospital and just brought home our new cat who had been hit by a car and just underwent major surgery. So we have to confine her until she can walk again. Our dog is very interested in the whole process. If the dog runs off in the cemetery, I will always find him here. The spot where 3 years ago we famously found a lasagna. Little good boy practicing his best guard dog face. My dog realized she can stand in the pool. He ate a lizard and turned around with this face, the face of a cold-blooded killer. I put dog treats in Easter eggs, and then my dog went on an Easter egg hunt. I just walked in on my pets having some sort of meeting. A bit worried now. Why does this dog look like it just got punched by an anime villain? I put this donut pillow on my dog 20 minutes ago, and he loves it and won't let me take it off. Today was a costume party at my dog's daycare, but he was the only one dressed up. He's traumatized. Ever since we got a puppy, he just lays on my older dog, and my older dog just gave up. So I pretended to throw a ball and caught the exact moment my dog realized I had betrayed him. It's not funny to drink from a regular bowl, so he began to use the fridge's water dispenser. I built my dog a selfie booth so she can take photos of herself by pushing a pedal with her paw. I accidentally dropped my bone on the human's bare foot. They did not enjoy this, and I don't know how to tell them. I'm so sorry. I regret trying to take a cute panorama of my dog. My dog is truly obsessed with me. He just likes to follow me everywhere and stare. Local hawks kept trying to nab her, so now she has a battlesuit. Corgi ballism. Don't do face swaps with your dog. I just learned that if your dog looks at you while pooping, it's because they trust you to be watching out for them while in a vulnerable position. Likewise, if your dog follows you into the bathroom, they're doing the same for you. And if that ain't the sweetest thing, family photo of my 2 brain cells and the thought that they worked so hard to produce. So majestic. My dog accidentally swallowed a whole bag of Scrabble tiles. We took him to the vet to get him checked out. No word yet. The bird outside my window starts barking every morning at 6 a.m. This is Jax with his human. Jax is a Akita, but due to his condition, he was given a very special mask. No other actor has ever come close to this kind of range. Tell me how much you love your dogs without telling me how much you love your dogs. Here's a sheepdog with its head shaved. This is Rory. He has no concept of personal space. Find a new spot, kiddo. Yesterday, Disneyland had a service dog field trip. If this isn't the cutest thing. He's smiling in his sleep. I said I was out food shopping, but I bought a dog instead. Never ask a woman her age. A man his salary. A dog about its past at the vet. Service dog Samson. Samson is a trained laboratory assistant who helps his neuroscientist owner conduct crucial lab work. This is a picture of my soul. Today, my dog dug up a bone she previously buried just so she could give it to my mum as a present. Everybody thinks their dog is the best dog in the world, and everybody is right. Dog. I think that job interview went well. Looks in mirror and sees ear was inside out the whole time. Son of a. Molly, aka the thing of hell, tries to convince me she is a thing of good. I am not persuaded. Well, I'm persuaded. I love her. My cat always watches the dog, then lays down in the same position as her. You're the best part of our day. Great to hear. This little fella will have a great time at your restaurant. My dog looks like she was drawn by a medieval monk who had never seen a dog before. Dad's telling jokes at home versus dads telling jokes at work when you accidentally step on your doggo's paw and treat him like a god for the rest of the day. Welcome, traveler. Would you by chance be interested in my various veggies? Wait, what? Is that a hippo? What if they don't like my sweater? Oh no. Excited German Shepherd jumps into box of pet toys at Missouri store to pick one out. My Pippin, when I told him he was fat and needed fat dog food, and when I told him sorry and he was a very good boy. No thoughts, just baby Snoopy. He insists on checking every puddle every time we walk. The perfect tattoo does exist. You can now buy a dog collar that will swear every time your dog barks. Chihuahuas. I know this is meant for a dog, but same. My personality. I am very shy, but I am very food motivated. So I am just a few treats away from being your new best friend. Choose your fighter. Egg doggo. My girlfriend has 2 moods. Kissing booth. Biting booth. Small dogs snoozing on large places. Sorry, I'm late guys. The sitter called in sick. My dog failed her obedience test. Ate the other dog's snacks and cried in the corner. She is me. I am her. Someone tell me why I thought this this lady's hair was a dog wearing sunglasses. I'm still convinced it's a dog wearing sunglasses. We don't spoil the dogs. Also, Mum, we can't sit on the chairs. The dogs got there first. Day 14 of wife being on a work trip. Ski patrol doggos reporting for duty. Nobility. Service. Hi, I'm a Labrador. Drone. Walks dog for man during lockdown. There used to be a bed in there. Caption this. See how responsible you look now. What kind of dogs are these? They make me nervous. Like, if I talk to them, they will speak back, but only in riddles. This is Frederico. He is sick with kennel cough, accepting flowers, and get well soon balloons. We are praying for you, buddy. You got this. Literally flipped a U-turn on my bike ride home because of this cloud on a leash. His dad told me his name, Bok Choi. This is Phil. He's a father. A very good father too. Everybody loves Phil. Pit bulls deserved to be treated fairly, like every other dog. They aren't born bad. Humans make them bad. New York squirrels will just tap you on your shoulder and ask, you gonna finish that? My puppy just stuck his tongue out at me, then laughed about it. Someone called the police on my dog because he ran away and attacked a deer. And I know this is serious, but the sight of him in the cop car, heard the weirdest barking from the master side of house. Mum found Fatty stuck under bed. I had to rescue her. I buy him 3 beds, and he chooses to sleep here. The board of directors discussing the quarterly treat index. This is Sawyer. His best friend can't walk, so he gives him a ride wherever they go. I adopted one dog, but he didn't want to move without his little friend, so I had to adopt them both. He didn't want to be separated from him, even when we got home. This is a real friendship. My dad has been bringing his dog to work and calling him the office moral officer. So this year, his employees gave him an award. I taught Luna to sit. She was so thrilled with the praise she got that now, every time I turn around, this is what I see. My heart. Someone dressed a Pomeranian dog up as Paddington Bear, and now the world seems a slightly better place to be in than it did yesterday. I volunteer for a dog rescue. We love seeing updates of the dogs in their new homes. This one made me smile. My dog just saved us from an inevitable fire. She sniffed out a burning outlet that is in a place that we would not have seen until it was too late. She alerted us to the problem and we called the fire department. There was a fire in the electrical box that if we hadn't caught would have spread to the rest of the wall over the night or while we were sleeping. I can't tell you how proud I am of her. My dog. This water, no good. It is too gross. It has been here in this here water bowl too long for an hour. That is too long for it to be drinking. Also my dog. This puddle in the road. It's so refreshing. My favorite thing about big dogs is when you push them over, they're just like, oh, I'm lying down now. Someone might scratch my stomach. I might nap. Endless possibilities. Whereas you push little dogs over and they're all like, vengeance, death before dishonor. So my puppy got spayed and then she had a foot injury the day she got her cone off. So she's been in the cone for like almost 3 weeks. We finally took it off and turns out she loves the cone. It is her best friend. She put it back on herself. My dog Esther went to a birthday party today. Responded to a work message while I was playing with my dog and the voice text kept going. Hey, yep, that works great. Let's schedule. Hey Stinky, hi Stinky, hi Sulu. Love you baby. I'm watching this vet show and someone had moved from Australia to China and everyone was afraid of his dog because she was so big. But the vet put her in a little panda hoodie and no one was scared anymore. And some people even came up to pet her. Look at her. I saw my dog walking on the walls. Should I be concerned? If by walking on walls you mean your dog is behaving like Spider-Man, I would say you should be concerned. While the steps above don't cover animal possession, if this happens again, consider taking your dog to an ordained Catholic priest and then explain your situation. Our dog has been barking and scratching up on our back door every night. He has been doing this for days, so I sat with him last night to find the issue. I snapped a flash picture of the back door when he barked and captured this. Wait, what is that? Is that a wolf? I sold my truck to pay for her surgery. You are the most beautiful person ever. The therapy dog at my dentist. Mother of God, what does he know? Science says your dog isn't really that special. Science can catch these hands. My dog destroys things and then acts like he doesn't even see it. These photos were taken before and after the photographer called him a good boy. Doggy school dropout. Police dog fired for being too friendly. They don't deserve you anyway. This veterinarian clinic shaved my dog's head. All the neighbors are laughing and I've been afraid to sleep for 3 3 days. Dog owners, don't be scared. The dog is just playing. The dog. I pretended to drown to see what my dog would do, and he tried to save me. He understood the whole assignment. Left my dog outside for 30 minutes, and this is what happened. Faces of rescue dogs after they found a human buried in the snow during a training session. They put our school's therapy dog in the yearbook. The virus doesn't stand a chance. When your dog photobombs a great waterfall pic, but it turns out okay. She really thinks she's still small, and I let her believe it. Just came upstairs, and he had a knife, so you're telling me that's not a dog? He dragged the sprinkler in through the doggy door. My mum got her dog feet shaved so they wouldn't get as dirty when she went outside. Dog travels more than 100 kilometers to bite its owner after being abandoned. Does your dog bite? No, it's worse. She judges. My dog was terrified of the fireworks, so my cat went and cuddled with her, and my heart is still crying. Well, it was a nice lake day until my dog nearly drowned my sister. What's going on here? He's got his thinking cap on. I just told my pets they're both adopted. My friend yelled at him to stop chewing his bone for the picture, and he looked so sad. What I get, he get. Was chilling in class when I heard heavy breathing over my left shoulder. My sister adopted her first dog, and his before and after pics have me crying. My dog was declared cancer-free today, so I'm reverse searing him a steak. All that beautiful scenery, and doggy still wants to look at you. Came home to this today. I only own the dog. He making sure he gets picked. He rolled in sidewalk chalk. I think my dog is toothless. I only have 2 moods. I missed you so much. My dog met a fish the other day at the vet. One of my dogs is smarter than the other. There's a dog school in Canada, so they don't stay home alone. This is a picture taken on the way to school. Security on buses have gotten stricter. A store that allows homeless dogs to come inside at night. My dog is a weirdo, bro. The kids blamed the footprints on the dog. Used face app on my dog. I'm now terrified. Last week I planted this tree, and today when I checked, I see this. Nature is truly incredible. Puppy or bagel? I don't know. He thinks this painting is a window. Do you think he's cute? Is this really a question? Dropped a meatball on the floor. Forget the excuse of your dog eating your homework. My dog ate my PhD. Got stood up by my date, so I thought I'd treat a special girl in my life. The one on the right looks so upset about this development. Finally, a news source I can trust. The only photobomb that matters. First night from the shelter to his new home. The photo my sister just sent to me of her Great Dane and the new puppy they just got. Look at it. We left him with our grandma for 3 days. My dog got a haircut, and now it looks like he gave up drinking. Look at me. I'm a human. I pay taxes. I have depression. Messaging that lady on Craigslist was the best decision of my life. Happy first birthday to my girl. My dog's favorite toy is Santa, so we brought her to see him. 2 photos taken an hour apart, before and after adoption. This dog party looks more fun than anything I've ever been to in my entire life. These made me happy, so I thought I would share. Now that's a very good boy. Man devotes his life to adopting old dogs who can't find forever homes. My little rescue dog breaks my heart. He still can't get over having his very first own bowl. Concerned dog refuses to stop hugging his owner, who was injured in a fall. This dog really just be sitting, standing, and laying at the same time. What the fuck? I volunteer for a dog rescue. We love seeing updates of the dogs in their new homes. This one made me smile. Husband stayed home from work because our dog was coughing. We took him to the vet and paid $85 for him to tell us our dog was fake coughing. We built our aging dog her own beach and swimming pond to enjoy her final years. Blind dog discovers a puddle. This is honestly the best thing I've seen all week. I love dogs. There's a thunderstorm, but the good news is my headphones fit Bella perfectly. Subtle difference between dogs and cats. Yeah, cats just don't care. My dad got his police department yearbook today, and they have a page dedicated to the canines. She's found a new spot in my car, lol. A pup holder. I'm peeing and this dog came into my stool. He has a joke to tell you, but he has to stop laughing first. I put my dog on the trampoline for 0.3 seconds, and she became an electric type Pokemon. So my mom accidentally ordered an extra small dog bed, but he's still grateful. What if your dog one day just randomly said, "No one is going to believe you"? This is just so dumb. Best photo shoot I've seen all day. I don't know these dogs, but they're hilarious. These dogs work in courtrooms to help comfort victims when testifying against their abusers, and they're amazing. Heard my dad playing guitar and walked in to find this. My mom gets handmade clothes from America for my dog, and I literally can't cope. The perfect Snapchat story doesn't exist. Pulled up in my driveway to find this dog. It jumped into my car. Please help. He peed on the floor and tried to clean it up himself. Responsible as hell. 10 out of 10. Good doggo. You can't be mad at him. I saw an adult German Shepherd that's been diagnosed with dwarfism today, and it's the cutest thing I've seen all year. If you had to name your dog after the last thing you ate, what would they be called? fooled. Ham and cheese sandwich. An 80-year-old man builds a dog train to take rescued stray dogs on adventures. I don't know, kind of unrelated to the video, but I want to own an animal shelter when I'm older. Family gets a shock of a lifetime when their dog returns after disappearing 10 years ago. Just came home from class to this. Wanted to paint this good boy. That is the most adorable soup I've ever seen. Would still pet. Explosive dog. The New York City subway banned dogs unless they fit in a bag, and the people of New York did not disappoint. We were taking pictures of my dad for his birthday, and then my dog did this. Truly man's best friend. Maybe I'll bite, maybe I won't. Are you willing to take that risk? Yes. His first day at work, he has an emotional support human. A stray dog crashed their wedding right when the bridal chorus began to play, and got himself adopted. Orphan dog tears up after meeting mama cow who had raised him when he was a puppy. This dog ate everyone's homework, got smart as hell, and now he's going to outer space. I made funny noises at animals and captured their funny expressions. My dog is trying to find a gentle way to say I have a plant problem, so this is why I get the cheap treats. So my dog has a closet for all of his neckties and bow ties. When you begin to realize you might have adopted a polar bear and not a dog. We were playing catch and look what he brought back. It's a Labrador. For everyone who feels sad right now and needs something nice. My dog just got surgery because he tore a ligament in his knee, so they had to shave him, and now you can see his little butt crack. Felt cute in this pic. Might delete soon though. This drug sniffing dog is trash because I deadass got an ounce on me right now. They gotta fire you, bro. I ain't no snitch. I thought this was a dog paw. Robot dogs are now being trained to herd sheep in New Zealand. Corgi gives his owner and the entire internet a mini heart attack after he eats some dragon fruit and rests in the mess. Your dog is melting and you just stand taking pictures. Absolutely disgusting. Why do people take pictures of their floor? I don't get it. Hey, can somebody remind me to cancel my Spotify premium in 3 months? You should cancel your Spotify premium. Holy fuck. Thank you. I completely forgot. My dog gets horse kisses. My neighbor's puppy found a hole in the fence, so he popped by to say hello yesterday. Why is the sky trapped in his eyeballs? This beagle mama is raising a baby possum after losing her pup. Look at their little legs. They barely know how to stand. They're so excited for food. We're at the vet and they don't even care. I heard something whimpering outside, so I go out and this is what I find. Dropped my mum's dog off at the groomer and picked up a squirrel. Me in quarantine, sending my dog to get me hot Cheetos. Yeah, I can't read that. That's Spanish. I saw a lump in the hammock. I approached and found this. I'm a school photographer, and we got to take a service dog's picture for yearbook today. I had to. This is the cutest thing in the entire world. The best thing about dogs is you can act like something really good just happened, and they'll instantly start celebrating too. They have no idea what the context is. They're just always ready to party no matter what. My mum adopted a new kitten, and my dog is in love with her and is protecting her. Is anyone going to tell my aunt she caught a coyote? Found dog for a while now. I've been seeing him walking around, and I decided to catch him. I think he was abused because he is aggressive and tried to bite me. The groomer cut every part of my husky except for his head. I can't stop laughing. He kept following me, and I had to shower, so I let him stay in the bathroom, and then he cried because he couldn't see me. So guys with feet like this have a 125% chance of stealing your girl. When I'm sad, my dog just goes outside and tries to bring me things. Today, she brought me a pine cone. I'm not the one for politically charged social commentary, but this is important. Dog escapes, then rings doorbell to get back inside. I know y'all home. Please help. Lost dog. A very friendly and loving dog. Last seen in my house. Dolphins are beautiful. I don't use the words absolute unit lightly, but let me say, this is only buying the essentials. My sister got a net to keep the dog in the back seat, but she does not accept. She thought the fireworks were pretty, but I thought she was prettier. I'm begging you to look at this. This is so cute. Dog so depressed after a failed adoption, he just stares at the wall. This has ruined my day. I bought a mini toy laptop for my dog, so he can at least look like he's helping support this family. My dog made a huge mess and then had the audacity to just sit and chill while I cleaned it up. I mean, look at his little arm. He looks like he's about to write one of those an intellectual posts. You. Bark. Me. An intellectual. Tree trunk. When I wanted a pit bull, I was thinking like this, but instead got something like this. High school cross-country team invites shelter dogs on their morning run. This is the true face of sadness. When you do not have a doggo, but your neighbor does. To catch the squirrel, one must become the squirrel. There was a debate for the front seat. This is Fido's, the world's first tap house where you can have a beer and meet foster dogs up for adoption. Hig will sit on my steps and howl until I open the door and acknowledge him. Also, Hig is not my my dog. If you're having a bad day, here's a dog that just graduated from puppy training. Dog wears a camera that takes photos when he gets excited. The camera is triggered when the dog heart rate goes up. On this day, we will remember all those who have been violated by the booty boy. Rest in peace. Dog walks 125 miles with tears in her eyes to find owner who abandoned her. Why would you do this to a dog? This dog is brighter than my future. When I ask my dog if she wants to go on a walk, my hospital hired an employee whose job is only to go around saying hi to other employees while they work. Ungrateful man returns dog to shelter for being too affectionate. I love when large dogs are picked up and they're so absolutely confused as to how this could happen, so they just sorta. Man arrested for teaching his dog to bite people who Fortnite dance in public. Cop tried to shoot this dog for barking, but he accidentally shot himself instead. Good. Listen, all dogs are puppies. He's 12, he's an old puppy. I have no time for your negative ass.
That's not a puppy, he's too old.
Bullshit. Dad sleeps downstairs on the sofa bed with elderly dog to keep him company since dog can't get up the stairs anymore. Shout out to the real thick pit bulls, the chunky fellas, the lads that you pat, and they're just real dense. The heavy boys. Big head, no thoughts. What my husband sends me while I'm at work, ready to go poop in the dark, lol. This is Percy. He helps kids build their confidence by letting them read to him. He also loves the stories, so it's a win-win. Nobody would pet her after she walked around the room, so she laid down and let out the biggest sigh and is making this dramatic face. This is Miller, a good boy who just lost some pounds. He wanted to post his transformation picture to inspire you. Family Christmas picture photo bomb. These assholes ruined the dog selfie. First day and last day. It's been an honor. Tessa is 20 years old and still snuggles with her stuffed banana. Fuck whoever had my baby and gave her up. They broke her heart so bad that she hates car rides because she thinks she won't be coming back home. My sweetheart didn't deserve that. The water woofer and the house hippo. In memory of George, who gave his life in April 2007 protecting children from 2 savage dogs. What a Chad. How to make a perfect star. Got a dog to guard their house, but then when they ask who's the goodest boy, but you already know it's you. I don't know what they're learning, but they're trying their best. I ate a bottle of glitter and now my poop sparkles. I scare myself with my own farts. I bite everything. My aunt's dog finally got her tail after being abandoned. This doggo got adopted by monks and is now Brother Whiskers. He saw us feeding the ducks, so he pretended to be one. Dog saves owner's life by lying on him for 24 hours in the freezing cold. Fed my dog chocolate by accident. Now he's sick as fuck. It doesn't matter how badass you are. Sometimes you just need your Pooh Bear. It's his favorite spot in the whole house. I know you think you're being funny, but honestly, Dave, it's just hurtful. I chained him down while I went back. I met this dog and asked its owner for a picture. Baxter, the dog, saw my phone, sat down and smiled. Again, we do not deserve dogs. Petting a stranger's dog. Level 1 million. Pupils banned from feeding school dog after it ballooned to the size of a cow. It looks like the dog is having an out-of-body experience, and he's still choosing to sleep. That's my kind of dog. Florida dog steals car and drives in circles until police come. My friend wanted a dog, so he went and adopted Hank. He is a little different. He couldn't decide on one stick. This dog is walking herself up and down the train so everyone can stroke her. My friendship circle over the years. Dog sneaks out of kennel at night to comfort crying puppies. We don't deserve dogs. My dog went to Target and look how happy she is. This makes me unexplainably happy. A lady told me I was a hero for returning her dog today. I found him 2 feet from the sign. Guide dog in training, guiding his way to my heart. They are called werewolves. Temporary dog park. 15 years of friendship. Absolutely cannot handle the cardboard dogs watching from the audience. Tell it about climate change. The dogs think in barks. This post haunts me every day. Oh damn, a dog is cooking. This is Milton. He's a firefighter. Likes to drive the truck, hoping he grows into his uniform soon. I'm about to set my house on fire just to see Milton. He's kinda weird, but I still love him. This is Ben. He has a beard, and he is human-sized. We get fun looks in traffic. Old and random, but here's my dog wrapped in an IKEA rug that was virtually indistinguishable from his body. Guys, my mom just tucked in my dog for his afternoon nap. We don't deserve dogs. I fell asleep on the trampoline and woke up to this. A dog doesn't care if you are rich or poor. All he knows is that he loves you very much. Most dogs feel some sort of guilt when they know they've done something wrong. Then there's my dog. He's never been more proud. My dog got out at 4 a.m. and rang the doorbell. Duality. Please Photoshop them together. Make them complete. The surgery was a success. The boy is complete. My boy and his best friend for years and years. I walked back into my apartment, greeted with the most "and where have you been" stance. Fam, just the gym and the store. Difference between dogs and cats. A short Proud story of betrayal. This ain't cool. Don't look at my belly. I repeat, do not look at my belly. I looked at his belly. Just wanted a nice family photo. I bought a camera to spy on my dog while I was gone. I think he knows. Imagine banning the world's coolest dog. He thinks everything is a game. Maybe dogs lick us because they know there's bone underneath our skin. Pupils banned from feeding school dog after it ballooned to the size of a cow. I'm locked out of my dog's Facebook account that I created in 2010, and they won't let me back in unless I send over a copy of his driver's license. I have no choice but to teach him how to drive. I had trouble with the talent at my photo shoot yesterday. Baby Nugget, yes. The hotel I'm staying at puts a stuffed puppy on the bed. They allow their guests to dial the operator and they will bring the real pup to your room. I thought I was looking at some surreal art for a second. Are you saying it isn't? While my friend and I were out fishing, his dog broke out of his house and got herself a job. Full story? How did this happen? Please help me. They overbooked the flight and I have a dog birthday party to go to tomorrow. Pray for my sister's little woofer, Poncho. Ain't nothing wrong with him. He just freaks out whenever he's near a banana. A family went to a movie for 3 hours and came back to this. That one paw print on the bed. Wait, I'm not allowed on the bed. I'm such a good boy. When your husband says we have room for more dogs. I gave him a chicken twist stick and he's managed to lodge it in between his cheeks. This coffee shop in Greece opens its doors each night in the winter for stray dogs so that they will not freeze outside. Fine, you can sleep here, but only for tonight. I haven't found out what they broke yet. I sent my dog outside for standing on the dining room table. This was his response. Rebellion. Blind woman told to get off bus because guide dogs cannot be black. Bruh, imagine being blind and the bus driver is like, you can't come on, guide dogs aren't black. And you're just there, like, what the fuck is black? Daisy meeting her new sister for the first time. I think she likes her. This makes me so happy. What an idiot. The iron isn't even plugged in. He's trying, and that's all that matters. My dog has loose lips that get stuck on his gums after he yawns. A circus in Italy has been closed after trying to pass off 2 dogs as pandas. What's the problem? He started barking at the door. When I got up to look outside, he ran back and stole a slice of my pizza. No one was at the door. My neighbor thinks a dog has been pooping in his yard. God creates dog. Perfect. My work here is done. Hands got crumpled picture of human. Make me friends. They will destroy everything. They wouldn't do that to me. If you're really sure, wagging tail. Yes. Wife from the next room. I hope you haven't spent all your month's wages on something expensive and unnecessary again. Me. Hates everything. Pets dog. I guess shit ain't so bad. Does anyone know what to do when your dog deflates? Is there a special pump or something? A mischievous demon playing in front of the gates of heaven versus the angel about to obliterate it. Last night, my university gave an honoris master's degree to a service dog who sat through every one of his owner's classes. He then dressed appropriately for the ceremony, a dog with a better education than me. After being honked at several times while I was loading groceries, I turned around, ready to give my best irritated face, but then this old boy protecting his old boy from the rain. True love. My dog is never going to play frisbee with me again. My brother-in-law and sister get a dog every year for their wedding anniversary. They're on their 3rd year. It's not rude to interrupt someone to point out a dog. It's actually more polite because they don't miss out on a dog. Literally name one thing that's better than a dog. 2 dogs. She got to graduate with her service dog. Was blessed on a neighborhood walk by Remy. He's 15 years old and doesn't walk so well, but he still loves to be outside. Clearly someone forgot how to dog, so he potatoed instead. Friend gave her dog an empty peanut butter jar last night, and he shared it with his stuffed puppy. Dog 1 is nervous for the big show. Dog 2 comforts him. I love this story. This dog is better at comforting goats than I am at comforting people. I was having a bad day, and this dog walked to my bus stop, sat on the bench, and asked me for pets. I'm now having a good day. Sometimes Pippa comes out for the daily delivery, but there's no mail for her to collect, so I have to improvise. My boys were separated for 2 years due to a divorce. My ex agreed today that I can keep my 9-year-old boy. I love it when the dogs are on guard, but not in full bark mode yet, so they just whisper. Alaskan flat tire. Service puppies hug his stuffed lamb after a long day of training. My sister's gentle giant German shepherd wears a bow tie everywhere because it makes people less intimidated and afraid of him. He smelled it, took it delicately into his mouth, then just dropped it on the floor and has barely touched it since, but I keep finding him with it near him while he is sleeping. What idiot called it a vet instead of a doctor? One of life's greatest mysteries. Dobby only brings me her pink bunny when I'm not feeling well. It's the same bunny we bought her when she was sick, so it clearly has feel better medicine in it. Poor old Trevor the sausage dog blew up like a balloon when an injury to his windpipe caused his body to fill with air. Luckily, he's all better now. Eyebrow game too strong, sitting in a bar, and we asked the guy to take a picture of us. And he was like, "Do you want the dog in the picture?" And we were like, "Hey, why not?" Result being, this picture has made my day just a little better. I just want to share the progress that my little Wilbur has made from alone, sick, and left for dead to a loving forever home. So my pregnant dog had to get emergency surgery because her puppy wouldn't come out and it died and she was so depressed. My mom bought her a puppy to make her happy and she thinks it's her baby and they bonded already. I like animals that look like they have information. I can't tell Tank no for nothing in the world because then he does this and it makes me feel horrible. There is a dog in my neighborhood who just sits on his balcony and judges people and he is my absolute favorite. What a difference one day can make. Getting your dog to look at the camera can be very hard. I put a bagel on my head to get this picture. This is the last thing I saw before I died. Get a puppy, they said. Surely it won't murder you in your sleep, they said. Guys, if anyone asks, we found him like this, okay? Dog's so happy, humans are always at home. Sprains his tail from excessive wagging. God creating dogs. Your man's best friend. Pretty sexist. No, man isn't ever- fuck it. You can't talk. God. And chocolate kills you. Knoxville Zoo. Count your days. I want my money back. This is no lion. This is Meatball. He's going home for the very first time. So excited to have a human of his own. Thinking about what he is going to call you. Somebody put googly eyes on the photo at the veterinarian's office. Although I've been home for 2 straight months, I somehow still feel guilty leaving the house for any period of time. Do you ever look at your pet and just like, how are you even real? How is this level of cuteness even possible? Have you seen your own tiny paws? He fell asleep, waiting for me to finish working. I don't care, Becky. I'm posting it. We all look good. Sorry you can't take a decent picture. I pulled over to see if the doggy was okay, and this guy stood up and walked. This guy really fell asleep in the middle of the road. Please do not take panoramic pictures of your dog. My mum sent me these pictures of the hat she made for her dog, and I am cackling. It's my birthday. I'm 2. Happy birthday. Your dog, when someone rings the doorbell. Just started shopping and he already slept. When you leave the TV on for your dog on a news channel and come home 8 hours later. Buddy's freedom ride picture. He loves his new family. Matching socks with my boy. This is how it works, in case you didn't know. There is no such thing as not suffering. Suffer later, or suffer now. The more things change, the more they stay the same. People thousands of years from now will think we worshipped Scooby-Doo. It's dinner time, and one of the dogs is blind. To all dogs laying down, will you please just stay laying down, even if I get up? I swear, I'm not doing anything important, and I will be right back, and you look so cozy. I love you, and I just want you to be happy. New discovery. We have found out why pretzels are shaped like this. Walked into a local ATV shop to find a part for my bike. The blonde receptionist was cute, but she didn't speak much. Why does this dog look like it just bought you a drink from across the bar? A dog, Switzerland, 15th century. Here is a good boy, training to be a great boy. Look at this good dog I just saw in Canada. I've spotted a rare sighting here. It's the vicious Krog. If spotted, please contact animal control. Please be careful. It's not that I want 2 dogs, it's just I want my dog to get a dog. It doesn't matter where you're sitting on the plane. If this happens, you're in first class. I found what I want to do with my life. The puppy bowl referee. This pit bull wouldn't leave the shelter without the chihuahua he was protecting, so the owner adopted both. When you dress like that, it's putting a steak in front of a dog. What do you expect? Peanut butter is basically my dog's favorite thing in the world. You know why he's not even touching it? I said, no. This is Ruby and Max. They pick up a piece of litter on every walk. Sometimes their ears get tangled, but the planet is worth it. 14 out of 10. So this is what I get from Match.com when I ask for someone tall, handsome, and dark, who enjoys quiet evenings watching TV. How old were you when you found out what these were actually used for? I was today years old. Oh no, somebody spilled all their puppies. The small neighbor human came over after school to try to get me to eat their homework. While I don't condone such behavior, I absolutely complied. Blue was so ready for the party, and she wasn't allowed because she's a pit bull. Screw PetSmart. Small Scooby. His name is Scrappy. 10 in bed. A group of larval gentle aliens intact the sacred ritual of the cuddle puddle. I will pull a human through a snowstorm for 3 days. Dogs no. Please pull me. I can't walk. Our dog asking our old grumpy cat to play with her. When your armor doesn't match, but the stats are too good to pass up. If I win the lottery, I probably won't tell anyone, but there will be signs. Dog runs away from home and sneaks into a Metallica concert. An innocent bag. Crinkles. Dogs. Very sorry human. I dropped a Trito while doing a speedo. Street dog. Come here, boy. At your service, my king. I bought a dog at IKEA. Not sure if I followed the manual correctly. Sorry, sir. We don't have the facilities for a CAT scan, but we can certainly get you a lab report. This puppy apparently escaped from a car in the parking lot, so someone brought him him to guest services, and we got to keep an eye on him while we tried to find his owners. His name was Jax. We found his mum eventually. I miss him already. This argument is serious. You think I dug this hole? Psh, I'd like to see you prove that. Just look at my face. Is it not the most innocent face you've ever seen? Plus 10 armor, plus 20 frost resistance, minus 10 speed. Taking selfies with my friends, like, won't settle for another spot. I need one. This dog walked up to this guy and would not go away, so the guy just started reading Harry Potter to him. I am very happy to be here. These people are my friends. I'm glad everyone is having fun. Danger. The dog has a gun and refuses to take his medication. Looks away from dog for 1 second. Dog. Touch for attention. My dog's daycare helped her make me a Mother's Day present. I'm not crying. A guy in Yaletown put his dog on a parked police bike so he could take a photo. A cop came over to intervene and offered to put his helmet on the dog for added authenticity. The dog groomer noticed my daughter had unicorns on her dress, so he sent our dog home in this unicorn bandana so they would match, then gave us 3 additional unicorn bandanas for later. I just heard my husband call the dog a fucking liar because he barked like someone was at the door and there was no one there. I love overhearing dog owners talking to their dogs. Example, I was petting this dog who seemed happy, but then suddenly growled at me, so I left. As I turned the corner, I could hear his owner saying to him, "You always do this, Oscar. You drive away your friends." I was walking my dog today and this little boy stopped to pat her and was asking questions about her. He wanted to know where I got her and I said she was adopted from a shelter. Boy, have you told her yet? What? Have you told her that she's adopted? Yes, she knows. That's good. You should never keep a secret from a dog. I'm on a work conference call at home with 20 people on it. Someone's dog started barking. Then my dog started barking. Then everyone's dog started barking. Everyone lost it laughing and the meeting host had to apply a global mute. It took a few minutes to get things back under control. This is officially the best meeting I've ever been on. My favorite thing about big dogs is when you push them over, they're just like, oh, I'm lying down now. Someone might scratch my stomach. I might nap. Endless possibilities. Whereas you push little dogs over and they're like, vengeance, death before dishonor. My favorite thing is when you're not talking to a dog and then they just look at you and their tail starts wagging but like unsure. And then you start talking to them and it gets a little faster and then you get all excited and they get all excited. It's just wonderful. It's weird how cats vary in sizes and colors but still look pretty similar. Then there are dogs who can range from this fucking close to being a bear all the way down to small angry potato. Dogs are one of the most diverse species in existence. This is Duke. Duke tried to go through the cat door of the baby's gate, meant specifically to keep him out of the basement and away from the cat food. Duke is not in fact a cat. Duke has shamed his ancestors and knocked over a lamp. Oh my god. After John was hospitalized, he was forced to give his dog to the shelter. When his nurse, Jennifer, heard about this, she immediately went and adopted John's dog so that she could bring it to him and visit while he completes his rehabilitation. Am I a dog or a cat person? I don't know, man. Are you an inhale or exhale person? Shut up and hand me a damn animal so I can talk to it in a weird voice. I like that at some point you can tell the video games designers figured out that if you're going to put a dog in the game, you have to make it so people can pet the dog or else everyone is going to get really mad at you. The older I get, the more dog I become. Obsessed with being given affection and being told I'm doing good. Losing my damn mind every time I go for a nice walk. Terrified of the doorbell. Professor brought his dog in today and gave us a pop quiz. How do you feel about Maggie? She's a good dog. She's a very good dog. Yes, she is. She's the best dog. She's the ideal dog. I don't like dogs, but despite my general dislike of all things canine, I make an exception for Maggie because that's how great she is. Dogs. Thunder makes loud boom boom sounds. It's scary. Also dogs. Master, I have tracked the mailman down to where he and his family live. Give the word and I will eliminate them. So my dog is a 210-pound Great Dane who has never had a toy smaller than a car tire before, and he always rips them to shreds within weeks. Recently, my sister got him the biggest toy she could find in the doggy toy section. A toy owl about the size of my dog's head. Canine Cairo gets a final salute as they walk him in to be put to sleep after a battle with cancer. What a good boy. Everyone salute. Thank you for your service. This woman could not decide which dog to adopt, so she bought the entire shelter. Goals. Be so rich, you start buying animal shelters. My dog's best friend is a brick. My brother's girlfriend got a new dog, and Beans is in the bag, salty as hell. 5-month-old puppy brings a lot of joy to his 100-year-old grandma. My brother built his dog a separate room in his house. Our mum passed away a few months ago, and he just sits there, staring at her photo all day. My family does way too much for our dog. Intrusive thoughts when this time. I can confirm that Flower was looking at him funny. I was annoyed because I did not make the light, but then I got to witness this. My 90-year-old neighbor hasn't walked her dog in years, so I volunteered to do it for her. So proud of Buddy's weight loss. When your favorite top doesn't fit anymore. My puppy literally peed all over my new carpet. He's staying outside all day. He's sorry, now let him back inside, please. My dog got a certificate of bravery at the vet today. This is the most beautiful birthday cake I've ever seen. I told my dog last night that I would let her go swimming today, and she literally has not forgotten. I need to fill up her pool now. Just installed these new security cameras. He tried to catch the ball, but it hit his face. He's doing the best he can, okay? Dogs don't care if you're poor or rich. Just love them with all of your heart, and they will do the same. They ripped open their bed, and I tried to shame him for eating all of my shoes. I'm not sure what I expected. I eat everything. My girlfriend wanted another dog, but I didn't, so we compromised and got another dog. Can we just talk about how my dog begs for food? My neighbor's dog takes protecting the house very seriously when the owners are at work. My guide dog in training visited a local school recently, which turned out to be school picture day. Today, they sent me this. Our pub recently had an operation and got the cone or lampshade, so we decided to do this. 86-kilogram dog rescued from mountaintop after getting too tired to walk down. What exactly are we supposed to do with this information? My man brought me a puppy. Look at those rolls. I'm in love. Just got my paw socks in, and my dog is freaking out. My dog died 7 years ago, and every time I look up my house on Google Maps, he's still there in my roof. I miss you so much. I got out of my car and ran to take a picture of this dog in the parking lot earlier today. I just woke up and found my dog doing this. I have a feeling her dog had puppies and she got too attached. I have the feeling she's me in the future. This is nearly enough dogs. Got my son his Texas ID today. My friend is selling a desk and a chair and did not know the measurements, so he used a 12-pound Chiweenie for scale. My aunt and uncle have 20 plus husky dogs and have this problem every single night. I thought Twitter would appreciate this. My parents took our dog on a road trip and he got to stop in every state to mark his journey. So much drama in one photo. Somebody hold me back. My dad's 2 dogs expelled from dog daycare due to forming a dog gang. It's raining today. Taquito is prepared. Poor little dude doesn't know his entire life is getting reviewed. Bernie Doodle review. This Japanese woman made parking spots for her dog to nap around in her neighborhood. I caught my handyman playing with my dog on our security camera. My idiot dog broke into the food bin, ate it all, and fell asleep. I drink because you fig through the ball, Dave. Screw it. Small dog and pigeon. My dog ran away and I was out looking for her. I was driving past a cop car and saw her out of the corner of my eye. There she is, in the second picture, acting like she didn't just get arrested. Meet Martha, the big, lazy, gassy winner of the world's ugliest dog contest. I think Martha is cute, so screw you and your contest. My boyfriend trying to bring this smelly, wet dog into my house. Account suspended. It's what she deserves. I wish I could absorb this image through my skin. I'm suspicious of people who don't like dogs, but I trust a dog when it doesn't like a person. No wiser words have been said. Never apologize for your giant dogs getting overexcited. If I get taken down by a 100-pound mass of fluff, then that's how I go. People on the street lose their minds when Pancake wears her raincoat. Her name is Pancake. Her name is Pancake. Her name is Pancake. I have been cackling in my bed for the past 5 minutes because of how this little puppy sleeps. Today, I finally found the answer. If a dog wore pants, would he wear them like this or like this? This company's office dogs all have job titles and they are too good. Today, I saw a German Shepherd and Golden Retriever mix and I think I'm in love. I want dog mullets to become a thing. My daughter has gotten into writing comics lately. This is my favorite. Hey lady, do you want to go on a date? I am just a dog with long hair. Oh, sorry to bother you. The training process was tedious, but now he knows he is not allowed on the couch. Fisher is not subtle when he has a crush on another dog. Golden Retriever spotted, purposely laying in the middle of a sidewalk to get pets from strangers. Very strategic. This cat was thinking really hard if she wanted to mess with the dog or not. This dog brought a cow home like it was about to come inside. I really only wanted to have one dog, but if God wants me to have 2, then 13 it is. My boy got his bachelor's degree today. Couldn't be more proud. There is a dog in every photo from this listing. I'm sold. If there's something strange in your neighborhood, who are you going to call? Sorry sir, we don't have the facilities for a CAT scan, but we can certainly get you a lab report. So my dad works from home and my dog always goes to work with him, and this just happened. Employee of the quarter. My mum sent me this picture of my dogs tonight and suddenly this is all I can think about. My aunt is having me sit and watch her dog and OMG, she's too cute. Woman adopts Pitbull and the dog can't stop hugging her. There is no difference. What if they don't like my sweater? Oh no. This is Ralph. He is a dog that lives near my school and waits for me every day after school to say hi to him before I have to leave. I've been recreating family photos with my dog and slowly replacing them around the house to see if my mom would notice. She was not amused. When your whole crew is looking fresh, a whole bus full full of party boys. Why is this so funny? These two dogs just started barking at my dog, and I couldn't let my guy be outnumbered, so I started barking too. We bought Cooper a barrier to keep him from climbing up front. He's really testing its resistance. My dog's daycare helped me make me a Mother's Day present. I'm not crying, you are. Take a minute to appreciate what I just saw on the road. This dog lives behind my sister's school. He drops by and waits patiently for kids to pet him. I got him when I was 4, and I will be 21 this year. He's still going strong. My neighbor has a boy German Shepherd, and him and Annie always play and kiss through the fence, and today they met for the first time. This doofus chased some bad guys out of our backyard the other night. They did not know, he just wanted to play. If these pictures of my dog sneezing isn't the funniest thing you've seen today, I don't know what is. The face she gives me when she wants to get on the couch. Let her on the damn couch, you monster. This is our farm dog Captain. He points at the chickens every day, and we don't know why. What it's like having a toddler. You know he's thinking, so help me God, if you make me have to get up. Dog adopts a baby fox after his mum died in an accident. It's like the fox and the hound, but everyone lives happily ever after, and it's a collie. We stopped outside Arizona for a potty break, and it's 106 degrees outside, so I had to put her special booties on. Old and random, but here's my dog wrapped in an IKEA rug that was virtually indistinguishable from his body. His date didn't show up. He is in denial about no longer fitting in his favorite puppy napping spots. I think dogs always see themselves as puppies, and that is heartwarming. His back legs, the perfect wedding cake, doesn't exist. I asked my granddad to watch the dog. Ellie has seized my chair, tried to convince her to sit elsewhere. She told me to buzz off. She's the queen now, but I'm not giving up that easily. I'm getting up at 5 a.m. tomorrow to regain my rightful place. Aha, this is my big chance. Riceball somehow managed to sneak in and take a nap. A dog named Riceball is probably the best dog. My dog just posts up like he's in the club judging people. Here is the cutest video that you did not know you needed in your life. Well, my mom ruined my dog. Why did you do that? Her fur was falling out. It will grow back. She looks funny. I was going to do a full shave, but it's too cold outside for that. Like a sheep. Super cute. Matching socks with my boy. I have the same reaction when I see a dog. Guys, if anyone asks, we found him like this, okay? I'm begging you to look at this. Although I've been home for 2 straight months, I somehow still feel guilty leaving the house for any period of time when you're cleaning up your dog's mess and he appreciates it. I was getting on my flight to Boston when I could sense someone was stalking me. I was pleasantly surprised. People don't say hi to Ted on a walk. They pull their dogs out of the way. Ted is a good boy. Ted deserves some love. Best thing I did during quarantine. My mum just sent me this picture of my dog. I guess we got a lot of snow then. Look at his little paws. Look at his little tongue. And the little roast chicken squeaky toy. Pit bulls are just land seals. Fascinated at how crossing a corgi with any other dog breed results in what is basically a corgi in disguise as the other breed. Since everyone is posting pictures of their kids ready back for school, here's mine. The pug from the first Kingsman movie attended the premiere for Kingsman in London, and he's wearing a suit. Caution, objects in the mirror may be cuter than they appear. After being honked at several times while I was loading groceries, I turned around, ready to give my best irritated face, but then, this is the best Uber. Hello, this is your Uber driver. I just wanted to let you know I have my service dog with me. That sounds great. My sister took her graduation photos with our dog, and I have never seen any dog look more proud of herself for graduating. I think it's fair to say my puppy loves his walks more than any other pup out there. Today at the airport, one of the drug dogs set off a false alarm, and the officers rushed over to find out the dog had alerted them for a piece of pizza. The handler just patted his head and goes, "It's okay, buddy. I know pizza always confuses you," and gave him a treat anyways. How it started versus how it's going. I seriously cannot even. Today's daycare photo of my girl who was absolutely smitten with George, the Great Dane. The face says it all. I just took my pug on the subway in a tote bag. He delicately licked the elbow of a woman standing in front of me, who then let out easily the most blood-curdling scream I have ever heard in my life. I learned that when dogs lean against you, it's their version of hugging, and now every time my dog leans against me, my eyes start leaking. A photo of a dog before and after their adoption. Me at every event. I miss my dog. You're going to hear a little pop. Wife, we just ate. Why are you making pancakes? Me, they're for the dogs. Why are you making pancakes for the dogs? They don't know how. I accidentally took the most majestic picture of Rigatoni today. My husband just walked in, told the dog how cute he is, and how much he loves him, held his face in his hands, stared into his eyes, gave him a forehead kiss, then left the room. I'm sitting right next to the dog. This is Oliver. He wanted you to have these flowers. Picked them out himself. Hopes they're your favorite color. Thank you, Oliver. My dog decided it was time to go to bed about 20 minutes ago. Off he went. I stayed on the couch, you know, as is my right. He walked back in here and looked at me like, did I stutter? It is time for us to go to bed. Well, good night, y'all. Do not fat shame an Instagram corgi they will come for you. That poor dog is so obese. Actually, bitch, the healthy weight for an adult corgi is 25 to 30 pounds, and he weighs 26. Go troll someone else's page and find something better to do than hate on a precious dog that looks better than you ever will. Tagging people. Look at this bitch calling Pax so obese. The look on his face sells it. I got lost prowling for women. Have your people call my people. I really hope someone lets this guy walk their dog. Can I walk your dog? Free dog walking. Just want to hang out with the dog for a bit. Nothing weird. Just think dogs are sick. Dog. Hello, Koi. Koi. Hello, dog. Hello, dog. This just makes me happy for some reason. Here's yet another reason why my dog is the purest puppy ever. I came home from the store to see that his food bag had fallen over, but it looks like he pushed all the food into a neat pile instead of leaving a mess. He didn't eat because he usually only eats when I'm around. Alex running into Danny DeVito and then screaming. My manager made Pickles the business mascot, so now she gets to model all the cars. Yesterday, we went on a walk and this good boy was sitting on his porch. When we said hello, he ran inside to get a bone and bring it to us. He's very smiley and wags his tail so much. Hi, in case you are having a bad day, here are some of my favorite shots of Brunny. It'll get better. Wooful. Whoever put this on the beach is the cutest person ever. In loving memory of Charlie. Please help yourself to a tennis ball for your dog to enjoy. You may also wish to put it back in the box afterwards for another pooch to enjoy. If you wish to keep it, that's fine. Remember to live with each moment just like your dog, with unconditional love, loyalty, and happiness. My aunt said she doesn't want her dog eyeballs to get dry when he's in the back of the pickup. An actual stranger's dog sitting next to me on this train. Lol, if you think I actually hired a photographer to take pictures of my new puppy, then you're exactly right, because I totally did. I bought a mini toy laptop for my dog, so he can at least look like he's helping support the family. Day 42. I have infiltrated their ranks and gained their trust. Hell yeah. One ear up. Hell yeah. He insists on checking every puddle every time we walk. My dog was featured on the local news yesterday and was very excited about it. The cool kids made the Channel 6 noon news. You know how in some video games you get an animal companion that follows you everywhere? I thought it was cute until it started happening in real life with this dog. My parents' dog literally follows me everywhere. When I'm not moving, he just sits there and either looks at me or sleeps. I went to take a shower and he fell asleep outside the bathroom door, waiting for me. Like, go the fuck away, go away. I have never read anything so ungrateful in my lifetime. I've been in college for a whole semester and my dog still waits for me to get off the bus. Your old bus just went by. Boo still hopes you are getting off after all this time. We don't deserve dogs. See, that's when you have to realize you gotta drop out of college and stay at home. So this lady came in the morning and walked up to the front desk to greet us before gasping loudly and saying, I forgot my dog. She forgot to bring her dog with her to the vet. This is the cutest thing I've ever seen. Well, I just died. Tell me a bedtime story. I like this picture because at first you're scrolling, you see dog nose and it's very cute, and then all of a sudden there are many noses and it is the cutest thing in the universe. What the hell did you do in Maryland, Jack? Unfortunately, due to some mischief that Jack got into when he was younger, he cannot legally be adopted or reside in the state of Maryland. This is Duke. Duke tried to go through a cat door, the cat door of the baby gate, meant specifically to keep him out of the basement, away from the cat food. Duke is not in fact a cat. Duke has shamed his ancestors and knocked over a lamp. Oh my god. This guy be at the family reunions like we were kings. I would have to get fly as hell to take him for a walk. You can't be looking regular with a dog that cold. My dad is babysitting Chance this weekend while I'm in New York City. Someone please get this man a grandchild. Grandpa wants to know what kind of takeout I can have. We are starving. Hi mom, it's me again. We had a picnic and are going to the nail salon now. Grandpa said if I'm good, I can have an ice cream when I'm done. What kind do I like again? Hate to keep bothering you mom, but we really need to hang out with Grandpa more. Hey mom, Gramps is going to sleep with me tonight. Is there anything we need to tell him? Hope you are having as much fun as I am. See you tomorrow and good night. Love you so much. Lol, my friend's dog is pregnant and he just found out and this was his reaction. I'm dying. Even though you betrayed my trust by giving yourself away in body and soul to the dog next door, Marshmallow. I will be here to support you in the beautiful journey of your pregnancy. You made the wrong choice at a very young age, but that is not on you to blame. Marshmallow. My dad is a mailman and he likes to give dogs on his route treats. Today he told us one of the dogs on his route passed away and the owners gave him this bag of treats with this note. Gretchen passed away yesterday. She asked me to ask you if you would share her treats that she never got to finish with the other dogs on your route. She always enjoyed seeing you come to the door and was always happy to get a snack from you. Thank you. So Cassidy, my daughter, was snuggling Elsa, our rescue puppy, under her hoodie. I walked into the room and asked, where's Elsa? Well, Elsa tried to get me. Guess which hole of the hoodie she tried to use. My dog Marbles won't eat his food unless I sit down on the floor right next to him. It would be kind of annoying until I think about how much I don't like having a meal alone either. I sit on the floor with him twice a day so he can enjoy his meal with someone else. Daisy the dog lost all 7 of her puppies in a barn fire and wasn't the same afterwards, spending most of her days going to the remains of the barn to look for them. Her owner posted a desperate appeal on Facebook, asking if anyone had puppies she could foster. The next day, the owner of 8 orphaned puppies contacted her, and Daisy took to caring for them straight away. I groom one of these guys every week, and he's quite possibly the love of my life. We play a game called Brush Brush Kiss, because as long as I say brush 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 brush, he will stand nicely, but the second he gets impatient or I need a break, I say kiss, and he explodes into a ball of joy and kisses my entire face and anywhere else he can reach. It's the best part of my week sometimes. I accidentally left my speech to text on while walking my dog. This is the transcript. You are doing a really good job. Come, good boy. Hi, how are you? Such a good boy. Do you want me to pet him? He's a little jumpy. His name is Tuxedo, cutie cutie, because have a good day. Got to poop, little poopster. Or you can just smell them. Let's go, come on, good boy, good boy. That's just a scarecrow. It's not going to hurt you. Look, see, it's a twig man, like your twig legs. Hi, how are you? We were just looking at your scarecrow. Yeah, he's almost won. Well, he's been working on the couch, so we will have to do a good one. Good one, pooper bag. Hang out on, buddy. Wait, let's go home. Do you see home? Did I leave it on? Me and our dog, and my wife and our cat, an adorable old man, and his dog, watching a sunset. Finally got his own room. He's going to leave it and go lay in a box by the trash. Unbelievable. Do dogs get tired of barking? Dogs do not get tired of barking. This photo my sister just sent me of her new Great Dane and the new puppy they just got. Look at it. Someone broke into my house and shaved my cat's head. Children practice reading books to shelter dogs so they don't feel alone. My wife and cat watching the shy stray kitten they rescued eat for the first time. This dog tried to insert himself in a cat argument. My cats keep pushing each other in the trash. My little rescue dog breaks my heart. He still cannot get over having his own very bowl. Current emotion. Dogs who are stuck but pretending everything is fine. What if every single spider in the world was just replaced by a cat? I think that's a world I would love to live in. Locals called help when they found this dog stuck. Turns out he was just pretending. When I don't immediately feed Morty in the morning, he pretends like he is passing away. I thought he was doing a handstand on his cat. I'm laughing so hard. I was trying to take cute pictures and she saw the neighborhood cat she fights with. Why is he supervising my nap? He is making sure they don't get you. Who the fuck is they? 5 minutes ago, they were chasing the laser. I can't believe you fucking killed your cats with a laser. You fucking monster. Brush a husky, get one for free. True life. My dad is shaving my dog, but he took a break at her head. We spent an hour looking for her. No dogs were at the dog park this morning. My good boy waited patiently for his friends to arrive. Nothing will stop this dog from protecting his owner. This is Wallace. He hugs every dog he sees during his walks. I put a heating pad out for the neighborhood cats, and I think they like it. This office dog wanted to play fetch, but everyone was too busy working. The owner unleashed this dog when their house caught on fire. They ran out, but the dog went back in to save the kitten. We built our aging dog her own beach and swimming pool to enjoy in her final years. He sat in the water for like an hour, just staring at the water piece. Old Man's Treasure might be one of the greatest paintings of all time. Like, hell yeah, that sure is a treasure. My girlfriend loves her dog, so I got her a blanket of her dog, and her dog a blanket her. They say crossing a black cat is bad luck, but if you see one, be sure to pet it because it's a nice animal that deserves to be loved. So my parents took a beach vacation picture with their dog and sent me this. My dog has butt cheeks. I am wheezing. Peppers, the blind kitty, is so proud of the gift he brought us from his nightly hunt. If I don't pet my dog immediately, he gets someone else to pet him and then stares at me to see if I'm jealous. Injury at birth left Ray with only one right ear. As she grew, it moved to the top of her head, making her a unicorn. My dog has been assigned to play with a puppy at his dog school, and they've actually became best friends. Cannot stop thinking about cats with curly fur. The dog did not like the smell of the baby. Bro backed up so fast. My cat pretends to eat my phone charger. If I do not get up fast enough, feed her. I just really want one dog, but if God wants me to have two, then 8 it is. My dog Philby has to take allergy meds every day, but he doesn't need to know that. OMG, kitty, hi. That cute face. Cat yawning, step by step. Don't throw away your old televisions. Just repurpose them as cat beds. This cat eating a cake on his birthday is hilariously adorable. Please enjoy this video I found of a dog trying to steal another smaller dog. Our dog went around and gave us all a kiss each. Guy dresses up as his dog's favorite toy. This cat lost vision in one eye, but thanks to modern technology advancements, his vision was repaired. I almost had a heart attack this morning. This is Dirt. His coloration makes him look like a dirty boy. I love you, Dirt. Excuse me, boss. I need a raise. My wife had 8 children this morning. My large icy was full when I went into the store for 2 minutes. When your dog eats your philosophy homework, I owe her my life. Hero dog who saved saved Ona from a mountain lion attack has died. Petter was in town the other day, protesting the abuse of animals and handing out stickers. I gave one to my cat. Campfire evacuees return home to find lost dog patiently waiting for them. Even the dog knows this guy should take a paternity test. Special delivery. Bring me Schrodner's head. He came back with his friend. I gave my cat a bath. Pretty sure she is going to try and kill me tonight. Found 2 kitties cuddling by the sea. This is more romantic than anything I have done in my life. After being kicked by a driver, a stray dog returns with a group of friends to trash his car. I love that people have always dressed up their cats, and the cats have always been grumpy about it. I meowed at our neighbor's cat once, and now it regularly comes up to our door and just watches us live our lives. My son has been holding this chip for like 10 minutes. My cat is staging its own murder to have me locked up because dinner was 5 minutes late. Not my Jeep or dog, but I thought everybody would like this. My dog is holding a single piece of dry pasta between her paws and eating it. He's 19 years old, but still loves walks, so he gets his own wagon. Guy's maintenance tried to visit my house today and only left this on the door. Black, we could not complete the work request because Black Cat said no. I got my pup a matching chair so he would stop stealing mine. Needless to say, he's very pleased. We got a new puppy yesterday. I asked my 4-year-old to put him to bed. This is what I came back to. My dog had puppies this week. She won't sleep. She just stays awake and stares at her new babies. Buddy's Freedom Ride picture. He loves his new family. Beekeeping dog in astronaut suit detects infected hives by smell. So Pinterest says if you put a square on the floor, the cats will get into it. They never move when she falls asleep like this. They wait until she wakes up. I found a tiny denim jacket. This 9-month-old pit bull named Onyx saved his entire family from a devastating house fire back in 2013. While flames burned his skin, he ran to room, warning his people of the danger. He made a full recovery and is regarded as a hero in his community. Obsessed with these pictures of my cat trying to eat fake grass, she thought she was jumping into water. Regrets ensued. Where can I get this bath bomb? That is a man. Dog spelled backwards is God. This is a strange dog. Why is this dog the same size as me? A dog, but not smell like dog. Not sure what happened. Owner, what do you think? A meteor has landed on Earth. It has been contained. Selling a tiger, 8,000. He may bark sometimes, but that's because he is bilingual. Where can I pick it up? Shot 17 times. Ear chopped off, blinded, and left tied to a box to die. Maggie is now a therapy dog, helping others get better. A criminal. Leave him alone. He was just trying to help. My dog does this every time we set the table, and I cannot stress enough about how much I respect her optimism. Charging the cat. Their eyes are green. It's charged. Please unplug your cat. Cats come in both liquid and solid form. The one on the right looks so upset about this development. Your dog is melting, and you just stand taking pictures. Absolutely disgusting. This truly scared me. I thought the legs on the right were some crispy burnt up human legs. I need a minute to breathe. My cat's reaction to seeing the ceiling fan move for the first time. Would still pet. Explosive dog. My cat discovered he can fit under the couch and meowed until I came to look. This cat was pregnant, and I used to put food under the balcony every day. She was gone for a week, and today she came to me to show me her daughter. I adopted one dog, but he did not want to move without his little friend, so I had to adopt them both. He did not want to be separated from him, even when we got home. This is real friendship. Coming face to face with your stalker. Cat cafe, gone wrong. This has gone right. My dog goes to work with me every day, and my boss got him a Christmas bonus. A very short story. Don't do catnip. Shedding season is upon us. Prepare. Look at that smug bastard. Even though he's blind, he still loves staring out of the window. This dog looks like he'd be talking about veganism and why washing your clothes in gluten-free laundry detergent is important. 3 degrees of curiosity. The highlight of my day was my teacher bringing his cat to school, and every time he asked the class a question, his cat would meow and he would accept it as an answer. The bird outside my morning starts barking every morning at 6 a.m. This doesn't concern you, Robert. Please close the door. He started barking at the door, and when I got up to look outside, he ran back and stole a slice of my pizza. No one is at the door. In which 7 cats all discover the same slightly elevated flat thing and claim it as their own, while pretending the other 6 cats don't exist. You think this is a fucking joke? I am here. A terrible crime. Him boots have been stolen. I kicked over my cat's milk, and I had no replacement. He sat opposite me as I ate my dinner, looking at me like this. Close enough. 2 bottles of soda pubs, please. This is Susie, a stray dog who broke into a dollar store general 5 times to steal this purple unicorn. When animal control got there, the officer bought it for him. How much for the angry fruit? Tessa is 20 years old, and she still snuggles with her stuffed banana. New animal breed found. Awula cat. This cat looks like it's holding a little cat-sized machine gun. Went to the animal shelter. Needless to say, my My girlfriend and I have found our dream dog. They don't know today is their birthday. When your husband and cat share a birthday. My little girl, who is 15 years old, wanted to go to the park today. She is a bit too old, so I carried her down there. When we got there, this is how she sat, enjoying the sunshine. He doesn't know how to get on the bed, so he has to wait. My uncle sends me updates on his cat. Look how Bob's fat flows in the radiator. A big win for animals. The FBI now tracks animal abuse like it tracks homicides. They now consider animal abuse a Class A felony. Whenever his owner cries, he collects dirty socks and brings them to her. Is my boyfriend broken? Why did you leave WrestleMania on for the cats? They need to learn to protect us. You know who doesn't get imposter syndrome? Cats. Not only does every cat know they're a cat, I think every cat firmly believes with conviction that they are the best possible example of a cat. The most cat a cat could be. He won't stop talking. He won't shut up. Please help. I've read this meme before, but funny and it's cute. Imagine waking up in the middle of the night and finding your cat playing with flour and turning into an actual demon. Play close attention to the suspect. He is somewhere in the picture. My wife said he wouldn't get that big, but he got big. Found him. Home from a wedding where my job was to escort the ring bearer. This is my favorite picture on the internet. I fell asleep on the couch and woke up with this cat on. Have I fucking used this? I don't know. Monsieur Cat. More young women. I chained him down while I went back inside to get my jacket. Came back out to a very good boy. No one is allowed to be mad at it. This cat walks into a grocery store, steals some treats, and ends up taking a nap. When the donuts go missing and you have no idea who took them. A family of Xolos, one of the most ancient dog breeds in the world. I'm suspicious of people who don't like dogs, but I trust a dog when it does not like a person. My cat is licking himself loudly and wetly somewhere in this pitch black room, and it sounds like there is an old man eating a bowl of chili in the dark with me. As soon as a squirrel runs past, that little girl is going to be a kite. The dining table at our rental house is glass. This is what I see for the entire meal. An important document. I want him on my desk by tomorrow morning. She's giving herself a hug. Neighbors usually give treats to the dog every day. Yesterday, they gave one to my daughter as well. This is them today. Yes, my cat attended every Zoom lecture I had, so we will both be graduating from university together. Please do not take panoramic photos of your dogs. I would never hurt my cat, but sometimes I wish I was a cat so we could square up. That's 165 pounds worth of dog right there, stealing my man. One of my favorite, very specific image genres is cats that look completely unprepared for the realities of parenthood. What did you say? Wasn't talking to you, was talking to the dog. A daily conversation in my house. The most beautiful photograph you'll see all day. Hello, human. I have been assigned to guard you. Charlie and his brother Benny haven't seen each other since February. Charlie is ours, and Benny belongs to our daughter, who lives 6 hours away. They are still puppies, and clearly remember each other, because we all need it. Here's what happens when a cat touches a plasma ball. My friend walked past this house today. We adopted an 11-year-old cat from a shelter. He and my 13-year-old daughter fell in love. This is them after she got back from a week at camp. A Kurdish girl and a cat with homophobia in their eyes. I am selling a designer chair, together with the designer. Actual vicious pit bull attack. My grandfather has just informed me that he has cocktail hour every day with his cat, where they each have a glass of milk at the table. He put his pants on. He is ready for the day. What if I have a child that is allergic to dogs, and I have to get rid of the child? The groom getting his best man ready for the wedding. One of the best wedding photos ever. What is your what the fuck am I saying? My motivation is my cat, Rupert. Here he is. I know he would want me to be big and strong. It also allows me to protect him from danger. A mischievous demon playing in the front of the gates of heaven versus the angel about to obliterate it. Seeing our cat's kittens that she had before we adopted her. It's like she had split into her components elements. This is the greatest picture I've ever seen. This is what I imagine inner peace looks like. I love dogs that look like gentle aliens who can teach us about true utopian societies. Look how much he's grown, my son. He's like one of those pills you put into water and it turns into a sponge dinosaur. When I asked my dad about these, he just said, she likes Van Gogh. Nobody fucking helps me in this house. When I'm in danger of taking life too seriously, I look at my dog. The mailman brings my dog a treat every day. This is what she does when she hears the truck approaching our street. Don't tell me how to live my life. I thought I was looking at some surreal art there for a second. Are you saying it isn't? This is not the dog park. This is the most important thing I've seen in a while. Snuggles, get your head in the fucking game. His favorite hobby is napping. Mirror, mirror in the bowl. Who is the goodest boy you know? So, my cat likes unpacking. How the hell? This is a picture of my soul. This dog is about to say some sick wisdom while still maintaining street cred. Not all cats. Where's my money, bitch? I can see my house from up here. Where do you get Cheetos that big? That is a chihuahua. Chihuahua. Those are carrots. This post is a mess. When your favorite spot shrinks with time. I cannot believe it. 6 months ago, I saved your life, and today, you are enjoying it. I love you with all my being. Can we all just take a moment to appreciate how beautiful this cat is? So, I just found a cat that is not mine, and it has had babies under my bed. Dog escaped his crate at an airport. POV, you are a stray cat, minding your business. I am going to pet you. It is my cat's birthday today, so I got him a birthday balloon. My dog I think I've used this in a different video. Rhino, are you okay? Dog, sir, this is the most terrifying moment in my life. When I wanted a pit bull, I was thinking like this, but instead got something like this. My lock screen is perfect for 2 minutes a day. I got a camera so I can see what my dogs do while I'm at work. The first bath with mum. I just came home from class to this. The world is mine. Personal space. What's personal space? Oh, to be a yellow Labrador napping on a windowsill overlooking a canal. The president of Ireland and his dog who wants attention during an interview. Poor dude's been tricked, backstabbed, and quite possibly bamboozled. He's never seen himself in the mirror, so I tell him how handsome he is at least 20 times a day, saving up to get my other sleeve done. Such a good boy. Tell me a bedtime story. Please enjoy Pokey as he found the meat I'm defrosting. Oh, defrosting meat. We are really in it now. He jumped in my car and would not let me leave without him. I do not own a cat. Is this how you get a cat? I can explain. He is not even remotely sorry. A cat can fit in a water bike holder. Dog found behind wheel after high-speed chase in Washington. The most perfect boy. Frank was born with 4 ears and an eye deformity, but he is still perfect. The best thing about dogs is you can act like something really good just happened, and they will instantly start celebrating too. They have no idea what the context is. They are just always ready to party, no matter what. People with black cats be like, look at how cute he is, then show you this. Took these pictures after picking him up from a spa day, and this fool sitting there with a big smile and winked at me. The difference a day can make. Do it, see what happens. I have 8 more lives. You only have 1. My little puppy was sad in her cone after surgery, so my mum spiced it up a little bit. Face swapped a cat and a husky and made a cursed image. What do you mean? This gift is not for me. My heart is broken. I went to a cat's birthday party yesterday where the birthday boy stole a taco. Basket of kitten happens. Dogs stop to see what they're doing to watch kittens. Humans stop to see what they're doing to watch dogs watching kittens, watching me, watching this video, watching this. These cats were born with a purpose. My dad, who swore he never wanted a pet, helping our cat Buttercup get her favorite toy from underneath the oven. I love it when my pet sighs, like, what ails you? My little unemployed freeloader. Why he scream? Cause he is baby. That's a powdered donut. Our husband and I tried to take pictures of our rings, and our dog did not want to feel left out. The emotional reaction of a cat after seeing its owner for the first time in 6 months. What is the worst pet to have? Dog, cat, a kid. Did you know in Colorado, it is legal for your pup to be a witness at a wedding? No matter what, a cat is a cat. She was doing this because we would not give her fried chicken. Here is a picture of my cat no one asked for. This is absolutely what I asked for. Thank you. I just washed you. Please don't get dirt. I can hear my wife 2 rooms away singing to the dog a song called Best Friends Club. It's about how she and the dog are in the best friends club, and I'm not in it. Men have to be so strong to put up with this sort of treatment. I absolutely love standing in the kitchen, sharing a pack of ham with my dog. You get a slice, I get a slice. We are having a good time. Cats with a time machine. You gain too much weight, making you too big for me to steal at Thanksgiving dinner. I need you to stop eating. My neighbor told me coyotes keep eating his outdoor cats, so I asked him how many cats he has, and he just says he just goes to the shelter and gets a new one afterwards. So I said, it sounds like he's just feeding shelter cats to coyotes, and then his daughter started crying. Bring this to a friend's house who doesn't even own a cat, then stick it under the door when they go to the bathroom. Cat Burger. Welcome to Cat Burger, home of the cat burger. May I take your cat? I walked downstairs to this. I was wondering why there was dirt on my floor every morning. Couldn't choose between a star or an angel, so I went with both. I just can't, man. I cannot deal with the stress anymore. I don't know, man. I'm just done. He make a big steppy. The thing I particularly like about the fact Isaac Newton invented the cat flap is it gives the image of him trying to lay the foundations of classical mechanics, but getting distracted by having to let a cat out, then in again 40 seconds later, and thinking, fuck, I need to sort this. My dog just saved us from an inevitable fire. She sniffed out a burning outlet that is in a place we would not have seen until it was too late. She alerted us to the problem, and we called the fire department. There was a fire in the electrical box that if we had not caught on, would have spread to the rest of the wall over the night, or while we were sleeping. I cannot tell you how proud I am of her. A stroke-suffering cat tried to teach his cat to press 911 speed dial. Unsure whether the training stuck, the owner later fell from his wheelchair during a Caesar. Police received a silent 911 call from the house and arrived to find the man incapacitated and the cat by the phone. Hello, my name is Catherine. I would like to adopt a purebred cat from your shelter, preferably a British Shorthair. I don't like mixed breeds for aesthetic reasons. Do you have one? Yes, we have one British Shorthair, but he only wants to live with British people. He does not like mixed breeds for aesthetic reasons. What? Provide us with your ancestry documents to proceed with the adoption. Dogs 300 years ago. I killed all of the wolves and ate the liver of a fox that wanted to steal our food from our home. Dogs now. You changed my food, and I now have diarrhea. My cat started screaming that I feed him, and I tell him, stop screaming, and he continues, stop. I scream and he what the fuck am I reading? In the end, I said, you are fat, and he fell silent. Now, he is just sitting, looking at me like that. Immediately apologized to him. They insisted on staying while I was chopping onions. Found this boy while scrolling and looking at places to rent. Is the cat included? Can you find the difference? Yes, I can. One is a cat and one is a baguette. I'm not dumb. That one time my cat almost murdered my other cat. My cat turns into a dragon at sunset. Shortages of matching parts now affecting cat production. The 3 stages of my kitten realizing that burritos aren't so bad after all. I met a cat today and it wouldn't stop following me, so I set up a ladder and this happened. I think my cat is trying to summon a demon. Your cat is the demon. I always do everything in this damn house. I can hear this picture. When you find a friend that you can act stupid with, and the one who refuses to do it with you. When you try to discipline your cat. What you see and what your cat sees. Greeting, peasants. What happened when my cat was reunited with the basket he was brought home in? He's sleeping on the charger to get warm. He's so small. I work as an industrial climber, and cats are always happy to see me. Cat physics. I thought it was a snake. It's like a deflated cat balloon. The next one is called, where the hell is my food, Susan? Me gives my cat shelter, food and love. My cat. Best cat house I've seen in a while. How long did this take to build? My cat loves to shred toilet paper. Today, she found my entire stash. This woman adopted a tiny kitten who fell out of her ceiling during a storm. Part of my bedroom ceiling caved in and a kitten fell out of it, and we're keeping him. We've named him Asbestos. The homeless cat that lives in our garden has just started letting himself in, and apparently dinner is late. Choose your fighter. Bottom right, only one using fist, clearly strongest fighter. Cat knows how to open exactly one cabinet door. It's the one with pots in it. He doesn't do anything, he just opens it and stares in, confused. Look at how happy my cat is that I brought her a fresh paper bag. There is an unauthorized beast in my home. I must draw a picture of it. Meow. She grew. I know that half orange side speaks to her like venom. Found this cat inside our house tonight. Never seen him before. Seems unfazed about the whole situation. So I was taking photos of my cat, and he saw the little on light of my camera and kind of freaked out and tried to grab it, but then I turned around to my desk and saw this glory in my magnifying mirror. You have to fight for who gets to keep the box. That pinata seems alarmed to say the least. So are you a human with a family, or are you a cat person? Me accidentally scares the cat. The cat? I wish I was a cat. No school, no works, just meow meow. Eat so fast I puke, or eat so much I puke. My cat? Love the cat so much, I built a perch so the cat can look out the window. I built my cat a mech suit out of cardboard. Stray mama decided to bring me her litter and was quite insistent on coming in. Wasn't sure if our dog would get along with the new cat. It appears they are doing just fine. I think we could all use a tiny kitten on our screens from time to time. I love how his tail is just a triangle. Its tail is a triangle. I've been ignoring the cat to get work done, so naturally he draped himself over the couch like a neglected little worm. She knows she is not allowed on the counter. I do what I want. Get out of my fridge, you moron. Just watched Concrete try and... Your cat's called Concrete? Try and failed to fit into this napkin holder for the past 5 minutes. Now he's just been standing with his front paws in it, looking mad and tired. My cat just asked us to turn on the heater, and then she got in her chair and she is warming her paws. I say she asked because she went to the heater, looked at me, and meowed the same way she does when she walks to me to her food bowl and meows for food. And once it was on, she got all comfy and happy. Rosie looking all cute right after she got caught unwrapping all the gifts under the tree. Does anyone have that picture of the 3 cats lined up and the black one has a really stupid look on its face? You mean this one? Yes, thank you. I turned on the light in the dining room, but Tubby had been sleeping in a chair and it woke her up and she was not pleased. I was studying in my room, turned around to grab something and saw this. So basically this is not my cat, but she's all like chilling in my bed like she pays rent or something. How the hell did she even get into the house? It's her house now. House sitting and the cat does not mess with me or my vibe whatsoever. Sometimes my roommate gives the house cat a middle part when she's bored. This is how we make our bed. Those who have cats. Why is she smiling? She thinks everything is a game. Cut my life into pieces. This is my cardboard fort. My cat and her cute idiot sidekick. Cat's riding dog, wearing sunglasses. This dog has a cell phone. What kind of animal is this? Patient. So I accidentally swallowed my cat. Doctor. Patient. My cat looks so cute right before she mauls me. My cat disappears. Me. My cat on the streets. Ladies, I'm looking for the deed. Hidden cat. A weapon to surprise Metal Gear. Chaotic cats, please do not bend. He cannot read. He doesn't know what that says. What I see. What the cat sees. This cat is pretty. This cat is prettier than me. Don't worry, friend. Everything is going to be okay. Everyone needs a friend like this. How the cashier be looking at me after I give him a PS5 labeled as a banana, 40 cents. I wanted a cat. My wife wanted a dog. Bro, my cat's been in the shower for 40 minutes. Get back in your enclosure, foul abomination. She won't let me go. Help. Where did I put me treasure? Let's make a thread of some strange things our cats sometimes do. My cat checks himself in the mirror and throws things away when people don't pay him any attention. Behind every remote worker is a cat that hasn't signed an NDA and will sell all the secrets for a piece of sashimi. Thursday. Oh, I get it now. The days repeat each week. This post is making me emotional. Like it's his second week alive. Okay, he's learning about the world for the first time. The days repeat each week. Is salami okay for cats? Cats can have a little salami. Silly? I was silly once. They locked me in a room, a silicone room filled with cats. Cats are still silly. Cats are still. Zuck, allow us to edit comments. I'm pretty certain I'll trigger a cutscene if I get too close to this cat. I would save the game before approaching this cat. Make sure your potions are ready. Just gobbling. Low budget creature effects. His house has 6 beds and 4 couches, and this is where he chooses to sleep. Kitty isn't allowed outside, and she gets mad at us, so she sits in the potted tree and pretends she is outside. She looks so sad. Dracula. Blah blah blah. My scared self. How many goldfish can you fit on your cat before it wakes up? 5. Just moved into our new apartment. My neighbor's cat thinks I should move out. When your cat can read. This cat has been fed. Don't believe her BS. Walks. Cat. I should probably walk between my human's legs. Accidentally get stepped on. Cat. This is Kevin. This is how he would look like if he was black or Siamese. My brain and tummy hurts, filled with hate from day one. Why are small kittens always either the most pathetic or the most evil creature you've ever seen? Nimbus may have started out as a crinkled tissue, but I think she grew up into quite the supermodel. I remember this cat from a previous meme. Someone drew it. At last, the mad scientist had produced a successful cat-peacock hybrid. Peacat? This is the most luxurious cat in the world. I guess these pretzels now belong to the cat. Me, holding my cat up to the mirror saying, look, it's you. My cat. When your cat is stuck in the wall and you throw ham on it. Yeah, doing the deed is cool, but have you ever earned the trust of a cat? Get yourself a cat that can do both. Chilling. Belly rub intensify. Remember Adam Driver's cat? This is him now. When your cat finds you dead. Oh, at least they're not eating me. I heard that they eat you if you're dead. What I see versus what my cat sees. Please do not the cat. The society if we didn't the cat. Cat smugly keeping dog from his favorite room. Us. Let's put out a trail cam to see the possums. Every cat in my neighborhood lining up to take a selfie. I don't know who needs to see this, but I took the perfect photo of my cat mid-groom. Found cat. Cream color. Well cared for. No collar or tags. Doubt it's chipped. Can't keep it because my dog seems afraid of it. You tried keeping it? Misha was fuming that she had to wait more than 0.3 seconds for me to open the packet of ham. I receive treats. You receive I sneeze in your face. I may risk it all and pet Hermes. I am a Siberian cat. I am 8 years old. Please call me sir. Thank you. Please do not touch. Why are you gonna touch if it says please do not touch? Control yourself. Thought I was meowing back to my cat for the past hour, but it turns out it was just me and my dad meowing at each other from different rooms in the house. Meanwhile, the actual cat woke up in the middle of a cat ritual. I don't know how he ended up wearing a tea towel. The small demon who lives in my house has learned how to get on top of the cabinets, but not how to get down from the cabinets, and it's now the whole household's problem. Thinking about something. Oh, concrete step. We're really in it now. Got a new pillow for the chair. Do not sit on them, please. We took in a blind rescue cat, and we're naming him Hammy. Here's Ham being annoyed that Mum's holding him, so he tries to bite her, but he can't see her, so he gets gets himself. There's a bookstore where kittens roam freely and customers can even adopt them. I'll take your entire stock. How do I sue the groomer? She never meows for us to let her in. She just intensely stares at us until we do. Bad ladies don't need to speak. Yo, see? He was so scared of the thunder and went under, but my mum gave him dinner. And just what the hell am I supposed to do with these? I requested minions of darkness, and you gave my fluffy jelly beans. Me, accidentally crinkle something that isn't even remotely considered edible by any living creature on the planet. My cat. I walked into the kitchen at 5:30 a.m. and saw this in the sink. This isn't my cat. The cat's just like, this isn't my sink. Marcha is a little idiot, and he's also very stupid. Accident waiting to happen. It happened. Dude can't believe I won't let him back outside for the 4th time in 2 minutes while I'm trying to eat my lunch. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here she is. I tried to earn a living, but never could behave. So now I am a gremlin who lives inside a cave. Ask child to start on her laundry. 15 minutes she has not started. But mummy, Fuzzy Pants needed a belly rub and a shoulder massage, and look at how cute he is. You are forgiven. All hail King Fuzz. Guess what he did? Chains on a cat. He must be strong. My cat's claw got stuck while scratching the sofa. Made sure I took a picture before helping her. Cat named Lyova. Little lion. I'm not giving him away, just bragging. Important question. When you look at my cat's chest, do you see A, of ass, or B, men about to kiss? In case you needed something happy today, here are 2 quarantine cats on a very important conference call. Quarantine was a strange time. My cat thinks he's hiding from me, but he's so fuzzy his fur sticks through the blinds. I shut my 3DS and he was absolutely baffled. Is that an Esper? The second the kitten arrived, one of the cats came running and decided he would be his protector. Deaf kitten adopted by 2 deaf cats. His life is changed forever. Minecraft cat. Imagine if some cats were like this. What in the... No way, it creams the coffee? Do they come in flavors? He's just trying to make the monies. Lemonade, 50 cents. He's selling vodka and a blunt, $20. I rescued the cat off the street. Photos before and after. 1 month difference. Random animals. 2-toned kitty. My sister just came out to show me this picture of her cat, and she said, "Are you ready to see the roundest girl in our town?" An old lady took a photo of my cat, Chips. Went to the trouble of getting it developed and then put it in our letterbox this morning. My friend bought a scrying mirror, commonly used in the occult for predicting the future, and walked in to see his black cat standing on 2 legs and staring into it. My cat, remember the pacts forged between our people long ago? Stop it, it's 6 in the morning. You pledged eternal servitude. I did not. In exchange, we would come to your aid and in your hour of need. I'm not feeding you. Remember the pact. This information may save your life. Uni, aka Big Bobs, Maxwell. Friendly face, Lockton. Low intelligence, extremely low intelligence. A little clumsy, dangerous. Buffalo, New York. Notice how this smart girl is sitting right on the heat vent and she ain't moving. Decoy cat bed. Actual cat bed. Take it. Take the cat. Do it. Take it. Take the cat. Looks like we're... Whoa, no. My cat asking to go outside. My cat when they want food. I'm getting married today. I woke up early and practiced my vows on my cat, but he didn't cry once. Should I rewrite the vows or get a more sensitive cat? My cat when I'm preparing the food, and my cat most of the time. Doctor, Cat Borger isn't real. You can't fall in love with it, Cat Borger. The cat traps are working. Goblin cat and squid grandma. Meet Narnia, a rare 2-faced cat. I'll take him. Me, literally just tries to pet my cat. My cat, the attempt on my life has left me scarred and deformed. Toddler was asked to feed the cat. I gave my cat a mullet. Cat memes have been around for centuries. An owl snatches a cat from the ground, not knowing that the cat is actually a robot. Researchers found the robo-cat nearby, relatively unscathed. I tell my cat, I know, whenever she meows, but I'ma be honest, I have no idea. They didn't realize the cat packed himself into the luggage until the X-ray at the airport. Thanks, I hate Scan Cat. Some lesser-known small cat species. The cod, the flat-headed cat, the pampas cat, the Andean mountain cat. If you sit on the cat island, you will be surrounded by cats in no time. I go to Cat Island. Whenever I'm sad, I text this girl to show me her cat. I'm sad, can you show me your cat? Yeah, sure. What's wrong? My cat doesn't like me anymore. My cat is alive and likes me again. I present to you my mum's idiot stinky kitten trying to eat a rose bush. Cats can be good boys too. Here's our warehouse cat doing his job. Not sure how this has happened. Outside cat is ours, inside cat is not. My mother sent me photos of her cat taking turns in this tiny basket and frankly, I care about nothing else today. Some days it's hard to be patient with the babies. In the fostering world, we call this spay me now. Chubby but mathematically perfect. I hate people who hate hairless cats. Like, what? He's pink. What more could you possibly want? Before and after, dripping water on his head. Night night, early. He is not a cashier. No uniform? Does he even know how to read numbers? This is his first job. He's so nervous. Hello, hey that's my cat. If I open it to find a peepee, I'll ruin your life, I swear. What a cute baby! My cat is sad because he came to say hi, but people mistook him for a mystical vaporous gatekeeper of doom. Her tail went from question mark to exclamation mark. Now she knows. In the left, she has a side quest. In the right, she has a story quest. Bought some Halloween decor at a thrift store, and now I can't find my cat. His name is Waldo. Find the Waldo. I submit to you the greatest picture I have ever taken of my life. Took my cat to the vet the other day, and the vet goes, well, I don't see anything wrong here. He's just a very handsome boy. And I almost teared up. Tell me, Sir Mittens, what does Mine Kingdom think of me? They appear to tolerate you, Your Grace. Marvelous. My boyfriend turns up half an hour late, and all he had to say was, do you want to see what I have up my sleeve? At least it was a valid excuse. Free kitten. A bit fat, but otherwise lovely and very talented. I was looking for free furniture, but maybe that's not what I was meant to find. Excuse me, this cat owes me an explanation. A zebra. A beautiful cryptid who brings blessings. She is being a skeleton for Halloween. She is doing her best. This is the kindest expression I've ever seen in my life. No one has ever looked at me with so much empathy and understanding. Love when my cat flings himself into the air after a toy, but he has no style. Straight up ragdoll physics. One day I went to take a video of Yardstick straight up hurling himself into the void. Cats have no conception that there is a future. There is just now and the jingly toy. Your cat's name is Yardstick? He has 3 feet. Pet owners at 3 a.m. Who's eating plastic? Mother, the soup. In my heart, there is also a cat. Love is stored in the cat, the rare heart-shaped cat. I don't think I've ever seen such a perfect loafing form until now. I love animals that just look like... What is that thing on the left? Happy family. I just know her husband doesn't stress her out. She's glowing. I keep telling my cats to stop doing performance art in my kitchen, but they never seem to listen. What do you mean this gift is not for me? My heart is broken. I'm cry. It gets even sadder when he drags it away from him. I don't care if that kitten is ripping out your kidney. Give him the thing. I was going to say open for a surprise, but Twitter fixed cropping. He's a chef! My grandma comes over and sews little outfits for him. My girlfriend's 85-year-old client asked if he could paint our cat. I think he did a wonderful job. Hey, do you guys want to see a bunch of pictures of cats my mum looked after and named simply the pumpkin? I went to a cat cafe, was told to keep an eye on the white cat, as he will try to steal your cake. Motivational speaker. There's a tiger in everyone. The tiger in me. I felt like crap until I saw the cat sculpture of wood. Cure of depression. Bowed sculpture cat. Put your cat back down. When you or your cat are done hanging out, put him down gently and safely. The prophecy is complete. It came to life. There are 3 breeds of cat. Chonk, goblin. Yeah, that looks like a cat. Subcategories of breeds. Floof, naked, normal. This is my favorite post. A teleporting cat. It's just a regular house cat, but it appears in random places where you could have sworn you just saw it somewhere else. That's just a cat. Literally any cat. This is a cinnamon bun cat. You're implying we can eat the cat. No, we can't. What would you do if multiple giant inanimate homunculi of yourself with freakish proportions were placed in your home? Scream and call the police. On a scale of cats, how do you feel today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8, or 9. I'm a 6. Name your cat Wheat, so all your friends with cat allergies can say, I'm allergic to wheat. Ha ha ha. My car is slowly filling with exhaust. I feel so bad for my cat. He's sitting by the door crying out for this cat and her baby that are on the opposite side. The same cat I caught with him the night he snuck out. But sweetheart, you have been neutered for a year plus. She is lying. That is not your baby. Can you please just show me pictures of cats drinking juice? I need serotonin, please. I found some for you. I love fat cats that get picked up and look kind of alarmed about it, as if their magnificent girth could have prevented this sort of injustice. How they lift me when I am large. His eyes were like the stars, not because they sparkled, but because they were so far apart. Now I am become Sogged, the taker of baths. Soggy cat, father of the atomic Sog after witnessing the first tub. Fun idea. Build a dollhouse that's an exact replica of your actual house. Let your cat loose in it. Send pictures to your neighbors, family, and friends saying, something happened to the cat. I don't know if it will survive the night. I went to a cat cafe today, and all the cats were existing peacefully in their cozy cat utopia, except for one ridiculous orange boy who made it his mission to fling his whole body at every other cat who was receiving any attention at all. And I was like, yep, on brand. This is Dylan. She has 3 legs likes and is my boyfriend's first girlfriend because she allows him to touch her. This is her after she took over my side of the bed. She also steals my spot on the couch/stairs if I get up to get water. I am getting mean girled by a cat. I wonder who ate my mic while I was away. Cat meows underwater.
Meow, meow, meow.
Thank God for YouTube subtitles. Psych, this user has been a cat this entire time. No way. Got caught enjoying water. Now you know my secret. I cannot let you leave. Him loves to drink bathroom water, so modern problems require modern solutions. Sushis. I'm about to attack you, face. This kitty looks like it's wearing blush. My cat's weird. They're under there talking badly about you. I hope that wherever my hair ties go, they're happy. That's all that matters. Become ungovernable. Cake up here, so Ali does not sit on. Ali does not care when people try to shame your bad eating habits, but you don't really care. Only dumb, smelly kittens put their head in here. Apple versus nothing. Insatiable fiend. Someone stop him. I don't normally post photos of my cat, but I feel like this is important. Your cat eats burgers? Awake, but at what cost? My 3-year-old said our cat needed some rocks. Cat seems to agree. Biting is a love language. No, I will not elaborate. He has a little idea. I'm crying. No brain cells, no leggies. Can't find them Pete's anywhere. Poor Peaches. Hard reset. Kiss to the forehead. How is bro so tired he woke up from a nap to take another nap? My friend's cat doesn't care about anything. No way, he's a drink stand. My online calculus student uploaded this instead of a solution to a question on the final exam. Honestly, my favorite thing I've ever made in Photoshop is Catliff. My graphic arts teacher hung it on the wall in the GA computer lab. I felt bad for my cat for not being able to see out of our front door. So, together, we cut him a little peephole in the frosting. Stuart finally met his match this morning. Giant mutant pigeons, run for your lives! Most efficient way to spread white hair all over your black clothes. My heel has a strange bump when I stand. Are you on the left or the right? Sir, I ordered 20 nuggets and there's 4 missing and 1 half chewed. Take it or leave it. My cat is obsessed with the printer, so I send her messages during the day. Me blowing air on my cats because I know they don't like it. Big bad wolf got nothing on you. Apology. Had to unplug the lamp to prevent this adorable guy from turning it on whenever he was hungry at night. He's so smart and evil. Every time I shower, he just stands there and screams. Who is in charge of naming the poor kittens at Austin Pets Alive? iPad 4. Atomic Toaster. I don't know what's a better name. Just watched Concrete try and fail to fit into this napkin holder for the past 5 minutes. Now he's just been standing with his front paws in it, looking mad and tired. Charlie was sitting like people, and then he stretched and my life is over. I put blush on her and she's an angel. I was planning on shooting some product, but my cat had other ideas. I walked away for 45 seconds and came back to this. I turned around to my desk and saw this glory in my magnificent mirror. How my cat looks when she goes to the vet. Must hide in shelving units and smile like she's in pain once she's spotted. Cat sneaks into neighbor's house and claims his reward proudly. Yeah, great place to be fighting, guys. Real smart. This can only end well. United Airlines flight attendant captured a cat that escaped from its carrier on a recent flight from Dallas to San Francisco. The owner came forward to collect the cat and all ended well. Cat just wanted to fly first class. My cat, 1 second after I leave the room. Good thing we set up this elaborate tunnel system for Sober to play in. Sir, could you stop kicking my seat? Since you asked so nicely. Finally, an anime I can relate to. Why every roll? Can you just not leave one for us to eat? I know you must be busy, but look at this. A cat is wearing flip-flops. Highly recommend this new cat spy camera. Can be installed anywhere, sees everything, and keeps quiet if given treats and pets. What the hell? Confusion. Paranormal cativity. This cat got shaved at the vet, and now she looks like this. Long cat. Saw this great cat on the way home. Cats are majestic creatures. She's so mad that we stopped her from running into the garage to have sawdust and poisons. Apparently this is the only way to get him to stay still enough for us to give him eardrops. To be loved is to be changed. Please look at my child getting himself into a pickle on the new cat tree. Why are you so tired? You don't even do anything. Get a job. Contribute to society. My new Siamese kitten came inside for the first time today. We were having a kitty council meeting. People, black cats are evil. Black cats are bad luck. Stay away from black cats. Black cats. We have a black cat. She is perfect. My dad is caring for my cat while I'm away for the weekend, and I just got this text. practice. Lol. Hands down, this is my favorite picture ever. The ancient cry has been answered. Can has. I accidentally woke him up by rearranging my legs. Guys, this is Gooby. Everyone say hi to him. His nosy butt. Sherlock, why did you run me over with a train? Sherlock's a criminal. He's so Portuguese. What does that even mean? He can't sleep without his monkey. Ah, waking up to the best little boy on the planet. Where are his eyes? Right here. That's not better. He heard that. How did you get the candle inside? You know when kittens meow and their eyes get a bit smaller because their faces are so little they can't have their mouth and eyes all the way open at the same time? I think about it so much. This is what it's all about. Walked in on my husband using our cat as a mobile check deposit background. My dad is recovering from an operation. Mum went out and left our door slightly ajar. My parents do not have a cat. Well, they do now. Amazing photograph taken in the fraction of a second where the idiot target doesn't even know he's being tackled yet. Idiot. Image description. A remarkably rectangular white cat lying on their back on a sofa with all four paws stretched out. Kitty says something to me, but I don't understand her. Small orange bear eats his family's hearts and hiccups after muttering Bible verses. He even called me a slur. A narrative in pictures. Obviously that iced coffee started it. The cat is blameless. Go cry, emo kid. I went looking for stuff on MySpace and came across a emo hate page, and this was the only thing they had posted. A classic. I thought, wow, an hour to myself, I think I will play the Wii Fishing Resort. Apparently, I got outvoted. My cat loves bottle caps more than anything else in the world. I was crying in the bathroom and she kept gathering bottle caps for me and dropping them at the door. We don't deserve cats. My two cats do this every time someone is looking. They just sit there waiting for food. Kitty will not stop bringing me this honey dipper to throw for her. Her favorite game is fetch and she is very good at it. Cat ownership in a nutshell. Just want to be held like a cat. I want to be held like a cat holds another cat. This family showed off their strong genes. The parent versus their babies. Day back to a little T-Rex showing off his best smile. Barely 7 a.m. and I woke up to this hangry guy screaming on my porch. Yes, I have a cat now. My cat is legitimately concerned that I'm in the bar. Striped sausage. Government mandated baby hold time. He does not even know. Know what? The economic state of America. She's been staring at these water droplets for 3 minutes. Get out of the shower, you tiny moron. I don't care. They deserve it. It has been 1 day since I smacked someone for no reason. Professor Puddin Pop. Cone or Snazzy Pence. The good King Snugglewumps. Someone at the Wisconsin Humane Society is really good at naming kittens. This photojournalist's dilemma. Save your girlfriend's pasta or get the shot of a lifetime. She usually isn't much of a jumper with those short legs, but there was a bird. Why are the legs so small on her? Construction Cat is tired of all you freeloader cats who contribute nothing to society. I'm sick and I was taking a nap. Woke up to this. I don't have a cat. When you adopt them, small and helpless. When they grow up, godlike empowered, and see you as their subject. Snett. That is not a poorly drawn cat. Rare picture of a cat losing one of its 9 lives. Sensei, I am searching a name for this kitty. Could you please help me choose one? Disgusting white. Rocco had surgery today, and his siblings offered no support, just judgment. This is Gus, and he loves screaming and picking fights with alley cats. This cat wait with me for the bus most days. Like, it comes when I get there, and when the bus arrives, I say bye, and it goes. Lol, I love it, but who is she? She's your guardian angel. On a scale of cats, how do you feel today? I'm feeling a 9 or an 8. Pretty good day. Who seriously puts whipped cream on a croissant? I adopted a cat to try and bring more stability in my life. Looks like she's only going to bring more chaos. This is after 2 hours of getting her. Cute outside, evil inside. Been thinking a lot about brown kittens lately. Here's the man with a $450 tummy ache. Guess who taught himself how to open the rice cooker and woke me up by screaming in between mouthfuls of hot rice? Mr. Brawl towering over the small, the gluttonous beast. Nobody messes with Pancake the kitten. Pancake is a natural born killer. Pancake sucks. Wait until you see next year's. I adopted the unfriendliest cat in the shelter. He was afraid and had been there for months, hostile to people. 8 months later, and after a ton of patience and love, he is the neediest little lap cat. As promised, here are some pictures of the first walk outside. Look at the bushy little squirrel tail. The sand pit was her favorite spot. She was extremely excited and threw sand all over the place. This is a squirrel? This is a squirrel with a cat's head. Who is responsible for this? A squirrel and a cat. A squat, if you will. When you go to a public bathroom and the lock has no door, just gotta stick out the old leg? Question, no joke. Each and every time I sneeze, my sterilized cat jumps from his place and starts frantically smashing his elephant. Is this a thing? I think your cat's just a freak. Wheels on a shopping cart be like, fine, 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 and for some reason this one doesn't want to move. What if we kissed in the Gotho-Lantern bucket? Just kidding, unless... What? Mouse or rat? Mole? The answer is sweet potato. Thinking about when I was working at Sephora, and this customer brought in a cat to distract us from his homie stealing products, and we all fell for it. Want chimkin. But that's just greedy. You can't have the whole chicken. Cats can have a little boba as a treat. The only pictures that should be allowed online are ones of cats standing on 2 legs. Bro's gonna collapse. Oh lord, he coming. He's small. Do not disturb me. I am blooming. Stop caring. That's literally all you have to do. Just imagine this every time you get mad, sad, anxious, or jealous. My very normal cat being normal. Giving the beans a good airing out. Your cat is a human. Me in 2015. How cars will look in 2024. How cars actually look like in 2024. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Ah, he's a pest control officer. Daisy took a selfie. I promise you I have no idea how. I was playing COD. Sherlock, why did you launch my grandma into space? His butt is not making leek and potato soup. Because he's tried and failed too many times. Me, where did my pizza go? I just took out the baking sheet. My completely unsuspicious rectangular cat just moved house and my new neighbor Ron Poleman came to say hello. They got me. I've been jingled. I can't believe they jingled jorts. My roommates keep bullying my cat by calling his name repeatedly to get his attention and then going, Baba Booey, every time he looks at them. They also laugh and go, get Baba Booeyed, and he always looks so lost. The face of a man scandalized. You need to get a job. All you do is knead the blanket all day. I know, but you need to get a job. He refuses to discuss this with me. Rent is 13 years overdue. Hamburglar. Gum. Bandit beef burglar. Thief, be a criminal. That's literally the Hamburglar. The reviews are in. I want to be a jury so bad. Please let me there. I want to make decisions. Decide his fate. I hate the hand that feeds me. I think I'll do something messed up to it. I have this cat sitting every day at 7 a.m. on a weird car, staring at me. This happens without fail and has been for over a year. It's bedtime o'clock, everybody. Please get into bed and become sleep now. Good night. My cat is sad because my other cat, who is a student, keeps getting drunk and bringing traffic cones with him home. Cats with their heads, they're everywhere. What an interesting gentleman. Is that real? Why does this cat look so human? Sizes come in extra small, small and bigger small. Ooh, me, yeah. Literally sleeping on a barbecue sauce. My son Thunt, cooking up some wieners. Autism be damned, my boy can work a grill. Should I tell her she has food on her nose? She looks like she doesn't even take criticism without crying, and I love her. Just don't make a big deal of it in front of everyone. Don't want to embarrass her. We all agree that we must be gentle with this baby. She dropped her toy and then just sat over the side of the bed for 20 minutes. I like to run and jump in my own home, just for the hell of it. I will sprint from the kitchen to my bedroom for no reason whatsoever. Is it necessary? No. Will I do it anyway? Absolutely. You are a cat. Mind your business. She's always in this loaf position. Before and after dripping water on his head. Can you find the difference? Yes, I can. One is a cat and one is a baguette. I'm not dumb. There is a moth. This is literally me when there's a moth. There's a moth. I hate bugs. I don't like killing them though, but I hate them. Great news, Stefan, that super chill Ukrainian cat, has made it out of the country and is now safe in France with his humans. 26-pound cat in need of a home becomes viral sensation. OMG, big boy Mr. B is a chunk. He's a chunk of a chunk. He redefines the term. The shelter wrote in its adoption post. As I thought, we cannot afford to keep a dog. Russian cat memes are the only thing keeping me alive. Who is he? Someone please tell me who this boy is. That's Bone Bone the cat. Not to be dramatic or anything, but I would die for you, Bone Bone. My cat always looks like she's just watched you take the last slice of pizza without offering to split it. I thought John was holding the kitten wrong, but no, it just likes to stick its leg out like that. This is my cat, who actually is named Flip Flop, but in Arabic, this is Shib Shib. I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Bat Meow. I found a 4-leaf clover today and tried to take a cute picture of it with the barn cat. Got this instead. Clover. Sending out the good luck vibes. I found Pop-Tart in a Pop-Tart box when he was a little guy. He's not in a Pop-Tart box. He's in a sink. We definitely know that Luke has a second family now because they've dressed him for Christmas. I am dead. I never realized they measure blood pressure from cats, and it's also like the human measuring device, but tiny. I see where you were going here, Elizabeth, but you're completely ignoring the effect semiotics had on the entire genre. Weekend so close, you can almost taste it. Poorly drawn animals. That's not a poorly drawn animal. I do not want to be doing anything. So I will not. Someone please tell him to stop bringing earthworms into the house. I love him and I'm proud of his newly discovered hunting abilities, but at what cost? Let's meet the most famous cat in Vietnam at the moment. His name is Cho, meaning dog in Vietnamese, and he's a fish vendor. He loves wearing costumes too. If you bring home any more animals, I'm leaving. I don't want them. I don't even like cats. Also my dad. Sandor was upset at the vet yesterday because nothing bad has ever happened to him, so he thinks being weighed is a war crime. And the technician kept trying to soothe him by saying, "Aww, Pobrecita chanzleta," literally, poor little flip-flop. He's never living this down. I made my kitten a sweater so he wouldn't get chilly with the AC on, and now he thinks he's a stud. Lottie, when I first got her at 6 weeks, and now at almost 7 months. Look who has grown up into a lady, watching your rescue grow. From 4 months to 5 months. He almost never loafs, so this was rather nice. The baby is hungry. My friend got her a tank for Christmas, and it's amazing. Wait, her cat, sorry. Not an actual tank. Baby Lino slaying every headpiece given to him. He's so cute. Lino's parents used to dress him with cute little headpieces. Now his cats are the ones being dressed up. Fact. If a cat encounters an object, no matter how mundane, they will 100% find the most ridiculous way to interact with that object. This is roughly after 2 minutes I put these papers down. What is he even doing? Whenever we ask, where is Gala? She hides behind the curtains. We act like we're trying to find her, and she is completely silent. When we find her, she pounces and slaps us, only to run away and hide behind some other curtains. If we don't try to find her, she makes a tiny noise for us to keep trying. My cat is sad because he's been talking to my other cat, who has just used the phrase, "Deal with it, girlfriend. Inshallah, you will be grounded into a fine dust." No! This is Lala. She's the voice actor in the game Stray, which released 2 days ago on well, this is an old meme, 2022, but yeah. Good game. I don't speak Russian, but luckily someone translated. Staff shortage. The name tag reads trainee. He's doing such a good job. Promote him and make him store manager. In a stroke of art, my AP chemistry teacher accidentally sent our class a picture of her cat. Some of you asked for the picture, so here it is. Some of you requested the raw data. Here you go. Yoru's face has changed so much since she was a stray cat. It took a while though. I'm happy she opened up. To be loved is to be changed. My cat is sad because he heard that everyone likes music festivals these days, so he started his own, but nobody came. Sometimes Noodle prefers to have his existential crisis in the fridge. Describe your ideal work environment. Me. It's actually funny. Tinkerbell's been on my desk before recording a video. Only a handful of times, but the problem is she purrs too loud and sometimes the mic picks it up. Are you stupid? I think this means they're not stupid, but they can act stupid, because cats are definitely not stupid. They are conscious. Very conscious. So yesterday, I got home from my best friend's birthday party, and 30 seconds later, my sister comes into my room and asks me if I can keep a secret. And I said it depends, and she pulled a cat from her behind and was like, "I think we can keep this between us." His name is Peanut, and he's this country's most precious secret. Well, now 171 people know about this. You had one job. Well, now a lot more people know about it. I just spent 2 hours looking for her. Another reason cats are better. Whoa. Today, we made our cat a bedroom. Oh, to be a cat that sleeps in a little IKEA bed. People yelling at me to get off the table. Someone sneezing 3 rooms away. Found out my cat likes plastic bowls on her head. So now this is a thing. I haven't showered in a month. Discord knows a lot about people who don't shower, don't they? My husband adopted Pepper because she was the saddest cat he had ever seen, and they've been inseparable ever since. He's loading. Taking a while to load. My cat's so smart. Okay, well, my cat literally wrote a book. So nice try, Teresa. I couldn't figure out why he was looking up. Then another cat. The 2 things that control the world in one picture. Cats and money. What's up, bros? Ginger power, am I right? Fist bump it. Woke up at 7 AM with a crashing sound, and she runs up onto my bed like this. I was slightly surprised to receive an incoming FaceTime call from my own laptop. Now, how the hell did the cat do that? Cat, what are you supposed to be? Bird, fabulous. Cats 20 hours a day versus cats at 3 AM. I'm fast. I'm very fast. Someone call a vet. This cat is sick. Kitty was curious about the shower. This is his face when my boyfriend closed the door on him. He is plotting revenge. Lock your doors. He was scared of the thunder and went under, but my mum gave him dinner. First the kitchen, then world domination. domination. Friend rescued a cat. No, it won't leave his side. Look at how tiny it is. I could die. 2 things. I don't have a cat, and I don't have a... Oh, you now have a cat. Congrats. What are you gonna name it?
I will call it Imposter.
Cute single mums in your area. No, this box is mine. Yeah, but you can share the box. It would appear that my Uber driver has a co-pilot. Wet mood versus floof mood. My cat attacking my Ethernet cable because I won't pay attention to them while I'm in meetings. Scientist. Cats think you are just a big, stupid cat. So that explains it. Using the Drake meme format. Using my cat because she came home after 5 days of being lost. My cat likes to sleep rolling her eyes and sticking her tongue out. Of course, the first time we saw her like that, we thought she was dead. Hi, Mr. J. This is my cat. His name is No. He can be very naughty. Do you have any advice? I don't have any advice because he can sit down politely as we can see his name. Excellent. Do you feed this cat? Could you stop feeding him, please? We thank you for your generosity, but unfortunately, he's getting a bit fat and sick more often. Thank you. P.S. If you're not feeding him intentionally, and he's actually breaking into your home and stealing your food, sorry. Witnessed an extremely powerful creature today. It's very important to organize an effective storage system. He looks like a coat hanger. Cats eating corn on the cob. They are so hungry. Pharmacist. These meds may cause constipation. Okay, me the next day. Please don't hurt my family, Sherlock. He's thinking about it. I don't think he can do that. I submit to you the single greatest picture I have ever taken of my cat. Holy hell, mustard gas doesn't smell like mustard at all. I am dying. It's in my lungs. It burns. Buy mustard gas. Look inside. No mustard. Making a sandwich. Putting all the stuff back. That's why you put all the stuff back before you take the first bite. Imagine being this cute. Every single cat owner can relate. This cat doesn't love me, but wants food. Justin B. Jones. My dad is currently threatening to rename her Poop Head Muck Poop Face. Everyone please look at my coworker's cat that she just posted to our work chat. Ravioli Demon Habit 500. Stealing ice cubes from drinks and then coming to show me. I love the fact that cats clearly have bones and stuff, but somehow move like amorphous blobs. Just walked in on my cat casually trying to kill the dog. My cat literally thinks I can't see him and jumps at me when I walk by. That face cats have when they're very young and they look like they just woke up from a 4-hour nap. Yeah. You show a cat something and they're like, ooh, I understand now. Don't care. I sent my mum this picture and she replied with this. Wow, I see a heart shape. She is full of love. Give your cat the floating judgment box to allow them to stare at your unfinished work from afar. I love this because the dog looks like it got roped into one of the cat's schemes and is super anxious about it. My cat discovered he can fit under the couch and meowed until I came to look. Perhaps this week will be the last I walk on this planet. How terribly human. Her science licks a man. What a big science. I've told many people about this neighborhood cat who fought both of my dogs at once and won. Finally got a picture that captures its tremendously sinister aura. Ain't nothing sinister about being a protect. She's so mad that we stopped her from running into the garage to huff sawdust and poisons. The catch of the day. Look at this absolute baby I found at work the other day. She absorbed the secrets of the orange and cannot handle what she learned. Weakling. And you know the secrets? It's 3 a.m. I'm what the kids call relatable. Give me the meatball. Me, moving my foot under the blanket. My cat, finally, a worthy opponent. When I die, plant catnip on my grave. I want to be visited by lots and lots of cats. There's changes I want this. Me and the gang, when we see a random cat. Spent $300 on an emergency vet just for them to tell me he's basically been acting weird for attention. The cat just went over to the HomePod mini on my desk, meowed at it, and Siri said, sure, here's some music for you. And the cat perched on the windowsill, listening to Garbage and Elliott Smith. I just want to know how long this has been going on for. Get a camera and see. Never seen Beanie as mad as the time my dad vacuumed up the scrap of paper he was playing with. Stop what you're doing and please look at these doodles of my mum's cat. Family and friends, 0 images. Cats, 96,274 images. How to kidnap me. Free tacos and cats. Free cats will do the trick for me. Is my cat obese or very obese? Healthy, overweight, obese, very obese. Anon, you deleted your post before I could comment, but she is very pregnant. This is how your parents look when they're not mad, just disappointed. To catch the fish, you must first become the fish. This is blatant false advertising. I want my money back. The only proper way to kill spiders. Woke up at 4 a.m. to this. I don't know how long it's been going on. I feel sick. Ugh. Literally sleeping on barbecue sauce. You have to now name it barbecue sauce. It is the rule. Life sentence. No parole. Stop needing my softest parts. You are my squishiest human. You might think this is a cat cat, but it's actually only 100% mozzarella. That's the fluffiest mozzarella I've ever seen. Meet Gringo, the cat who moustached his way into our hearts. Don't be a part of the problem, be the entire problem. This floof belonged to a neighbor in this street behind. I did make an attempt to return her, but she didn't want her back. I now have very happy children and a very spoiled cat, just like me. Guess what? I learned how to get attention by screaming. For the sake of my future adopters, please ignore me when I am demand meowing, but give me lots of attention when I am quiet. My cat watching me clean up his puke at 5:30 a.m. Shedding season is upon us. Prepare. Look at that smug guy. Turned on the light in my pitch black bathroom and all three of my cats were on their hind legs in a circle, beating the hell out of each other like some secret feline fight club. Scientists have discovered how to make glow-in-the-dark cats by inserting the jellyfish gene that creates fluorescent proteins into feline eggs. I needed to check this was real, and apparently it is. What's more, the end goal in the experiments was to fight feline AIDS. Creating glow-in-the-dark cats was a side effect. Can we do this to humans? I want to be glow in the dark. That feeling when you have wet food and dry food and water, but you want a secret fourth thing, something that nobody has yet imagined or invented, not even you. My mum's cat was acting sick, so we went to the vet and turns out she is healthy, but she is jealous of the attention that I'm getting. I'm sick. See her acting like she is the one sick, so she won't be jealous anymore. Wait until you see next year's, an even smaller cat. I saw a kitty squishing some flowers in the yard, and she looked at me like she had arcane secrets. Rendition. Fluffins is not to be disturbed when her show is on. He is in online class. Look at this photo I took of my cat. It's really important. My online calculus student uploaded this instead of a solution to a question on the final exam. Not something I expect to see on the train, but not something to complain. Self-care is putting your face on a very soft cat. My cat Louis was messing around with toilet paper, and I decided to tie a loose bow around his neck to see what it looked like. It's been an hour. He absolutely refuses to let me remove it. Encountered a small blind cat when hiking in Montenegro. That didn't stop her from being very friendly. This cat looks like it has experienced battles. It has galaxy eyes. Not to flex, but I'm saving so much money on litter. Yeah, he should be paying rent. Somebody posted a photo of a cat on Nextdoor asking whose cat it was, and so far 6 people have claimed him. 2 other people have now posted photos of the same cat in their house with their family. This is great. The world's worst cat has discovered that he can wake the big people up by barging into the toddler's room at 6 a.m. and waking him up. That stupid moment when you have your pill bottle in front of you, but you can't remember if you already took it or not. When my cat tried to fight those beetles. My dumb cat. Date, last Tuesday. Location, the living room. Result, strategic beetle victory. Great, I took my 2 young children to turning red and now have to explain to them what Toronto is. My 2 young children. Whenever someone says something slightly nice to me, unusually repulsive cat startled by his gesture of affection. The homeless cat that lives in our garden has just started letting himself in, and apparently dinner is late. Isn't it cute when you find a cat resting on the roof of your car? Not those big cats at the bottom left. Friendly reminder. Matching pizza socks with my cat. My friend lives above a restaurant that has a cat for mice killing purposes, and he lets the cat into his apartment enough that it now basically lives there, and he lets it out at night to go to work. Landlord finally called him and was like, do you just want him? We'll get another. Here's a little controversy. Why not both? It got better. Where's my lasagna, John? I'm sorry, but I'm not. It was a taco night at my house, so I gave my cat a taco and catnip, and he destroyed a sombrero. So many post-apocalyptic stories about a man and his dog, but what about, hear me out, a woman and her army of cats? Had to kennel my poor cat for a house showing. She's fuming, but this picture is priceless.
Who is in my house, human? Release me. Let me give them a warm invitation.
Dude, what is that? Sounds like a cat trying to play a tuba. It is, and he's trying his best. Oh, my bad. Carry on. Totem of Undying. Give him the old razzle-dazzle. Tried to take a picture of my cats. Mr. Fear, a kitten who got scared after kibble dropped through the dispenser. What do I do if I have theories? I contacted a college and they ignored me. Is he trying to intimidate me or something? What the hell is this? Will you join them on their quest? Maybe. They look like they're from Attack on Titan. This is what it's like having a cat, by the way. Do you want to see my cat basking in the glow of sunlight? No. What the hell is your problem? This wine for cats Cat's is called Prosecco, and it's all I need right now. Sour cream baby. All hail the sour cream baby. These little fruits are holding him down. Free him. I have had a long day. I am very small and have no money, so you can imagine all the stress I am under. Quoted by the cat. My cat wakes us up by yelling in our face and biting us. This is my wife's solution. I want this so bad. Get the hell out of our house. I can fix him. I can make him worse. Well, I can pick him up like this. All cats are fueled by autism in their own unique way. Found my cat holding paws while napping. Romeo and Juliet. Not sure how to finish this painting. It looks like the cat is shyly showing off its art, which is nice. This is my favorite flagged post at the moment. Experience tranquility. This is not Zenyatta. Hey Reef.
Heavy, yeah.
Mother, the soup. Get a cat, they said. It'll keep you company, they said. Well, I didn't expect it to keep me company in the bath, man. Legit like my shadow, but this just takes the biscuit, really. Here's my cat, sitting on the best wedding gift we received. A blanket with a picture of his face on it. I thought this was someone's really bad Photoshop project. My cat is sad because they paved paradise and put up a parking lot. My brother started calling our cat Doobie Brother, which he then lengthened to Dubious Brother, and has since morphed into Brother Dubious. Like he's some sort of messed up little monk. Brother Dubious eating a wire. Breaking news. I going to get you. The camera turned on by itself. I am no model. You are wrong. This little kitty is the best model I have ever seen and beats all humans in looks by 107%. Nutritioning. If you eat the light, you get all the vitamin D at once, and it makes your face a jack-o'-lantern as added bonus. This is what cat engagement photos would look like. Why in the washing machine? Baby was crying while I was in the bathroom, but suddenly stopped. I came out to find this. She didn't like her new ears. She does, she just has a hard time showing appreciation. Me goes to the bathroom, my cat outside the door. 6 a.m. alarm rings. Me. 2 hours later, still me. Why do cats like to stand in things so much? They love special boundaries, like nothing on the bed but the shirt you're going to wear sits. Nothing on the floor except your homework paper sits. Nothing in your body but your soul sits. Mobile dog and no cat grooming. There's a good story behind this tape, I bet. The photojournalist's dilemma. Save your girlfriend's pasta or get the shot of a lifetime. If you make a mistake, so what? You never think mean stuff about me when I make a mistake. Jailed for small crimes against humanity. My husband has informed me that around 2 to 3 a.m. he woke up to muffled screaming and discovered that the cat had pulled open the Tupperware drawer and crawled inside, but her weight had closed the drawer and she was stuck inside and needed rescuing. Permission to laugh? I mean, I definitely laughed. How does a cat open a cupboard drawer with her little criminal paws? Can we see the little criminal? This cat is a delinquent. My husband explaining the weight chart to Kiki and how we're going to have to cut back on her free eating privileges did not go well. My boyfriend and I each had a cat when we moved in together. Normally, mine sits with me and his sits with him. But tonight, we are sitting in each other's chairs, so now we are sitting with each other's cats. Turns out our cats are attached to the spots they sit in, not us at all. Love this guy. Don't know his deal, but he rocks. Can literally see into the future. What is my future, oh cat?
You will die tomorrow.
Why? Woke up at 3 a.m. to find my cat eating a slice of pizza on my chest. The pizza was downstairs in the kitchen. Dragged it upstairs to eat it off my body. Is your cat about to leave? What to look out for? Suitcase, fancy new hair, loveless glare, new bling. Who gave her that? Plane ticket, travel Scrabble. I paint my kitty. I paint my kitty on rock and roll. 7 years ago, I wanted the cheapest cat ever. All of them were too expensive as a college student, but they said they were giving away cats with FIV for $10. This 12-year-old is the best $10 I've ever spent. He's a magnificent guy. I present to you, Hank. What's FIV? Love booping those toe beans. True story. This morning, I was sitting on the toilet and Queso stuck a paw under the bathroom door. It was within reach, so I booped it. What followed was the sound of a large black cat leaping back in abject horror and falling down the stairs. What followed that were 2 black paws shoved under the door with a Cats are so dumb. I love them. My sweet girlfriend prepared my bedroom for a beautiful evening but neglected to shut the door. Willow was clearly feeling the mood. If Willow isn't your girlfriend, then I'm very disappointed. I accidentally kicked my cat and I told him I was sorry and he said, grab a plate and throw it on the ground. Did it break? Now say sorry to it. Did it go back to the way it was before? No. Do you understand? Fail my homework. He did not fail his homework. Firstly, he is a cat. He does not go to a school. Secondly, he didn't even write anything down because he's unable able to. Therefore, he doesn't go to school because he can't write. In conclusion, he did not fail his homework. The other day I went with a friend to a museum, and outside the entrance was greeted with this. 8 cats sitting there, perfectly still. Everyone around them was cooing and taking pictures, but those cats did not budge. For a moment I was actually wondering whether that was supposed to be some sort of experiment, new performance art. She looks like the woman named Margaret, who sits in the front of the office and has a Betty Boop calendar, and usually is a little stressed out because no one ever puts the outgoing mail in the right place. And she's not really great with this whole Google Docs thing yet, but she always remembers to fill up her candy jar with peanut M&Ms in seasonal colors, and when she finally retires, the whole place will fall apart, probably. How specific, yet strangely accurate. Become ungovernable. Do not sit here. These pictures are unbelievable. He looks like a dictator giving an evil speech. Today, I will be mostly reducing the value of a home. Nice. Schnog think he gonna eat for free. Blood gotta pay the bill. 5k? This is what happens when you spill flour on a cat. I will murder you in your sleep. Do you guys think he wants some of my food? He is trying to shake my arm like a police dog. When will this vicious attack end? Why does he look like he's constantly smelling a fart? My rabbit claiming my cat's belongings, and my cat being too scared to do anything about it. A photo series. Me, meows to my cat. My cat hearing me make 10 grammatical errors in just one meow. My neighbor's job is taking in really fat cats and helping them lose weight before they're rehomed, and this is her latest resident. So far, he has lost 4 pounds. My cat seemed interested in my ranch, so I let her use it as a hat. She hasn't been the same since. Villain origin story. Cat sitter was asking how to get Sam out of hiding. I told Sam likes food. He sent this back.
Hello, things. Incoming bees.
New Jersey different, bro. They be walking cats out here. Looks like mine, but I have my doubts. Do a DNA test. Nah, why bro gripping him that hard? My new neighbor has a clown cat that tries to break into my house. Thank you for always being there for me. By the way, I just vomited on your bed. There are many uses for a cat. Me, when I see a cat, and offering you said cat. Psst, 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 psst. Take it, please. Does anyone have that picture of that messed up looking white kitten that looks like this? Looks like it's been electrocuted. Honestly, this is kind of what my life feels like right now. Yeah, but you're a cat, so you can land and be fine. Brother and sister seeing birds for the first time. We should eat whatever those things are. Curie thought she saw her brother get a treat, thus began a protest dance. Cat, I'm a fierce predator, the real boss of the house. Everyone should fear me. Cat's teeth. Gladiatorial match, circa 347 AD. Are you not entertained? That was a bug in the garage, so I sent in some experts. Apparently they're training the new guy today. Not fair, everyone can see his cards. This is the most messed up thing I've seen. They're cheating. They're literally looking at his cards. Oh my god. I like when cats hide their legs and they look like this. Some cats bring home mice or birds. Ours brings home sponges. This is what I'm talking about, champ. Cleaned the wife's hair out of the drain and it's looking like we have to name it now. That thing's long. She looked guilty for a split second, then continued with her rampage. If cats didn't exist, I don't think I could survive this long. My friend Quentin has duplicate art near the floor for his cat, and it's honestly my favorite thing. My male cat brought his kitten home after quarreling with his girlfriend. Did he just pee himself? Your Honor, he wasn't even there. My daughter was done with my cat's begging. Is that a threat? Pay attention to him. This cable looks important. It would be unfortunate if something terrible happened to it. Pops out claws. I was playing around with my camera, and I took this. Captain Idiot got himself stuck in a box. Oh, here he goes. Plotting escape. Check out the whiskers on this dude we have at work right now. Damn, those are some antennas. My daughter made this years ago, in case anyone needs directions. Petting chart. Yes, please. Okay, I will bite you. Every morning, my cats form a line to drink out of the sink. They always wait their turn. My niece takes pictures of my cat, and then she shows them how he looks. Combined the cat and made a hat from his fur. Cat knows how to open exactly one cabinet door. It's the one with pots in it. He doesn't do anything. He just opens it and stares in, confused. Ambrose loves the sound of my stats professor's voice. He sits on the edge of my bed meowing at her. Husband bought our cat a new bed, which he was too scared to use. I figured if I tried it out for him first, he would know it was safe. Somehow, it worked. Cats aren't stupid, they're smart. My 2 cats do this every time someone is cooking. They just sit there, waiting for food. Am I allowed to be silly? You should get silly now. I can't stop thinking about the excellence of this picture. A half-dozen cats dressed up like alligators. My friend just went to pet cats at her local animal shelter and found her cat that had been missing for over a year. Apparently this is the only way to get him to stay still enough for us to give him eardrops. Could you imagine being born in 2023? That's so so embarrassing. He's 0 years old. He just spawned and mad as hell. This is the most amazing shot I have ever gotten. It will never happen again. He's helping her poop. Okay, he's peeling your orange, but is he doing this? Sorry, I didn't hear you say get off the counter. Cats have 32 muscles in each ear to help them ignore you. First look of Inside Out's new emotion character. Disgust. There is an unauthorized beast in my home. I must draw a picture of it. Meow. God damn, this guy's fresh. Is he going on a date? Apparently my cat has learned how to open the kitchen cabinet, and he wept, for there was no more worlds to conquer. Jimmy has immaculate ballads. I'm not sure the new IT guy knows what he is doing. Nonsense, give him a promotion and his own corner office. What the hell is my cat's deal, dude? He's just a guy, a little guy. My cat, patiently waiting for me to turn on the TV so she can watch cartoons on her Disney Plus profile. My local zoo recently adopted a bobcat, and it's the cutest thing I've ever seen. When I asked my dad about these, he just said, she likes Van Gogh. Her face just says, yes, very fascinating. I think he feels threatened by something so orange, being so orange himself. The first day I got my kitten, I took a bath, and she somehow managed to hop the tub and take a snooze on my shoulder. Months later, and she likes to snooze in the tub, can't get a moment alone. And I thought cats hated water. Alvin always slept on his right side, because he could never get comfortable on the other side. At night, this cat climbs under my blankets, little spoons up against me, and pokes my phone until I open up TikTok and show her bird videos. She's definitely Gen Alpha. We be cutting onions, and this fool thinks he's getting truth. He's in here. Babe, wake up. New pathetic looking cat just dropped. I think I have to answer a riddle before I'm allowed to enter the bathroom. My cat, listening to my rants. Your cat looks easy to draw. When the vet tells you the pet cone is $40. Maintaining hard eye contact with me while he eats my flowers. I'm outside with a pretty girl. Told you. The most underrated creatures. Having a black cat is like having a gorgeous little shadow with eyes. My cat likes to get into my bed under the blanket and rest her head on the pillow, exactly like a human. You're putting way too much faith on me. If you slip, we're both screwed, and that's not how I want to die. So my cat likes unpacking. That's the happiest cat I've ever seen. Ah yes, mother fricking Apex. What do you mean this gift is not for me? My heart is broken. I'm crying. It gets even sadder when he drags it away from him. I don't care if that kitten is ripping out your kidney. Give him that thing. Dainty one paw out loaf sit. Thank you for supporting him. Kitten purrs. He is completely healthy and having fun. The little tractor is safe and sound. Our cat is obsessed with blanket forts, so we made him this. He has wares if you have coin. Gave my boy catnip for the first time last night. He ended up passing out in a Taco Bell bag. Couldn't be more proud. So the caption says, when you come home from grandma's. And honestly, yes. I heard you liked kitten on dashboards, so I reblogged a kitten on a dashboard so you can enjoy a kitten on a dashboard. On your dashboard. I actually forgot there was a different kind of dashboard than the online kind. I just want someone to look at me the way this cat looks at bacon. Sarah, dog, stole a bite of Stella's food, and Stella came running to me in the kitchen to literally cry about it. A stray cat recently gave birth to kittens at my parents' house. This little dude hid under a table when we brought him inside. Kitty will not stop bringing me this honey dipper to throw for her. Her favorite game is fetch, and she is very good at it. Are you sure this is not a dog? I've never known a cat to play fetch. Does anyone else have a cat who is clearly planning to run for office? When you buy your cats a new toy, and they're immediately like, oh hell yes, oh yes. Cats in hats made from their own hair by Japanese photographer. They look educated, highly educated, probably have a master's. We recently adopted a couple of kittens. This one, Starbuck, enjoys chewing on books. Dear God, she hates knowledge. Why do you hate knowledge, Starbuck? Cats don't even unstick their claws out of things anymore. They will just sit there with their claws stuck in a blanket and look at you like this until you unstick it for them. I got a kitten today. His name is McChicken because I originally left the house for McDonald's and then came home with a kitten. Oops. Guys, drunk as hell taking pictures of a random kitten at the function with the flash on. Deep sea creature. Son, your mother and I are very concerned. Defrosting some chicken. What my cat thinks she looks like versus what my cat actually looks like. I take my cat on adventures, but he sleeps right through them. Even if I don't catch anything, I just do it because Jin loves fishing. Very obsessed with the wide stance she does when she's annoyed at me. POV, you are trying to be in your bathroom for even 2 minutes, with the door closed, but you have cats. This cat wants me to believe she hasn't been fed all day, but she doesn't know I can talk to my wife on the phone to find out. I chose darkness. Clinging to the chair in case someone tries to take him to the vet again while he's sleeping. How it started versus how it ended. He's massive! You think he's natty? He can't sleep without his monkey. Was going through old photos and found a picture of my cat from the day I found him. I can't wait until my cat isn't on drugs anymore and will stop staring at me like this. Please serve her. She is very hungry hungry. She walked an hour just to get here. She has 8 children. This cat photo goes hard. They want me to be the villain? Fine, I'll be the villain. Snow leopard captured on camera trap. The fact this guy is out there living his best life in the wild makes me happy. Some of the cheese seems to be missing from my pizza. I wonder who it could have been. Here we see a baby wiggle floof cleaning its tiny squish bean. Highly technical terminology, you understand. We must be scientific about the floofy woo gums. My assessment of this wiggle floof is an 8.C on the DR scale. If the US is so great, why doesn't our KFCs have cats dressed up as fried chicken? This kitty accidentally stepped on a bee. I feel really badly, but I can't stop laughing. He looks like a panda. He has panda feet. What the heck is wrong with you? You'll never see it coming. I'm not bringing your food in the bed. This is not Mother's Day, and you are not a mother. Looks up at you with the biggest, wettest eyes and asks you very nicely if I can please bite the hell out of your hand and fingers. Look, I tried to laugh it off, but I haven't stopped thinking about this message because my cat literally isn't green. Like, where is the green? Says cat isn't green. Posts a picture of the most green cat I've ever seen. My cat is always his best own advocate. One time, minutes after he had just eaten, this guy meowed 147 times in 1 hour. I counted before we gave up and just gave him more food. I admire his persistence, even as it chips away at my own will to live. I take baths with my cat by letting her float in a plastic box. I keep the box in my closet. I only started doing this about a month ago, but now when I turn the bath water on, she runs to the closet and jumps in her box. Do you sleep with your bedroom door closed? According to experts, you really shouldn't. This was written by a cat. The purest love in the world is the one between grumpy dad and the pet they said they didn't want. When you in bed mentally prepping yourself for the week ahead. Someday this will all be yours, I tell my cat, waving my arms widely at a few Amazon boxes by the front door. For my cat's birthday, I'm covering my coffee table with change. Bottle caps, pens and gum wrappers so he can just knock it all on the floor. Baking the beans. 2 more minutes doing this and they are officially baked beans and they will fall off. They will regrow immediately. This is how baked beans are made. Then is it 6 p.m? 6:01. Cat thief. My cat is a thief. How do you know your cat's a thief and not a killer? These could be the victims. That's why you have so many gloves, because they're not alive to take them back. I wish he cared more about the cheesecakes I make for him. No matter how hard I try, he doesn't care. My roommate's cat stopped being a meanie for a second. My neighbors gave me a kitten, but his mother comes to see him every day. My wife said she was making tacos for dinner, but before I could blink, Obsidian pops out with lightning speed. You're under arrest for being so darn cute. Just kidding. We know you killed that man. She sits at this chair, crying for our human food. It's always a struggle being the first one awake. I was studying in my room, turned around to grab something and saw this. So basically, this is not my cat, but she's all like chilling in my bed, like she pays rent or something. My cat just woke up from a nap and discovered the dog we're fostering. Blood is illegally adorable. I love emoticons, people, when you use anything other than Why do people have beef with It's quite literally the same as I don't know why I'm laughing so hard, but I am. Hello, I am the darkness. His greed sickens me. He doesn't need 3 apples. They literally think anything that comes out of the fridge is for our cats. Today I caught the rainbow in my cat's ear. Your cat's gaydar just turned on. The cat's expression. Human, you have finally learned how to hunt. After I had given up all hope, you have finally learned. This is the best gift ever. We shall feast tonight. My friend got lonely over Christmas break, teaching the cat how to play mahjong. What is mahjong? After a week of feeding our 18-year-old stray, we found out that he in fact has a house and a family that gives him fancy old cat food and expensive medicine, and that he's been scamming free meals out of like 4 other people with his straggly looks. King. My girlfriend's brother got a new suitcase for Christmas. This is where I keep my spare cats. How many are there? At least 3. Does anyone else also always have to check the dishwasher for their cat before running? No, it all belongs to her. Wow, she's like a dragon with treasure. Everyone say hi to Miso. Hello, Miso. You look like you're hurting Snorlax though. His head's caving in a bit. I cannot stress enough that the bathtub is empty. If the cat doesn't like it, why is it there? I hope you didn't put it there for the post. That'd be kind of mean. Honestly, I could have stayed home alone this weekend. He was returned 3 times to the shelter. There won't be a 4th. Today is Monday. It is time for Gandalf to lick the graham cracker. Cat dad is watching the football game in the distance while pretending to pay attention to the kittens. My husband builds a pillow fort for him every night. Do they still worship us, child? Well, I poop in a box and they clean it. Good. Anyone posts a photo of their cat? Me. I want it. I will take it through the screen. My friend's very shy cat just realized I exist. Today, my foster kittens tried nursing on my fixed male resident cat. I repeat, this dude has no milk and these are not his his babies. I went to Paris yesterday. I took 26 photographs and 19 of them were of this cat. He looks like he's very wise. He has many stories to tell. I only accept one form of catcalling. 1 a.m. and I hear a loud bang at my window to see this guy hanging onto it, just staring at me. I hope you helped it. This would be terrifying though. I would scream very loudly. I would wake up everyone. My cat looks like this. Chunky, but also not chunky. It looks like a cat version of Toothless. Clawless. My cat's name is Sharik, but his legal name is Soap just to make it easier on Americans. And also it's a cute name. Anyways, the vet called him Mr. Soap, which I really appreciated. I have never before seen such a brown kitty. It looks like a s'mores Pop-Tart. He took my pitter and ran. Get him! Life is full of difficult decisions. Which box to choose? Total eclipse of the cat. This is rare. We got our cat a taco truck for Christmas. I think she likes it. This is my cat Tina. Those are not my feet nor my TV. She's watching Star Wars at my neighbor's. My cat did not want to be at the vet today, so he kept sticking his head in this trash hole. I died. This is my aunt's couch. It's not her cat. He simply walked in through the garden door and did this. Snapped mid-meow. 7 weeks old. He likes to sit at the kitchen counter and watch us cook. That is not a cat. That is an alien. Why is he so conscious? My crush told me over text that it was unmanly for a man to have a cat. I sent her this. When you take a selfie with your extrovert friend. Oh, hey, also I found a thing in a bush a few days ago and we are now raising this little guy. For the record, that little puffball turned into this terrible monster and all he does is sit like this on couches and chase bugs through the house. Get a job, Cooper. 1 day old, heirloom cream bean seed on a day of planting. Mature kitty plant ready for harvest. I love when I see my door open a crack and then a second later I see my cat's beautiful little face. I love when my door is busted open so forcefully that it bounces off the door frame and my cat barrels onto my bed screaming. Sometimes my cat will walk around the house meowing loudly and mournfully from room to room for minutes and we're just like, what is this epic tale of loss he's trying to tell? And it turns out he just wanted to let us know he used the litter box. Cryptids of opposing power. Tank build versus assassin build. Cat. Big-eyed cat. Very happy. No ways, my cat's got mail? Dear Katrina, we see that your next vaccination is cat mail. Your cat costume looks marvelous, sir. My cat poops like this, and it will never stop being funny to me. Her litter box is huge, yet she chooses to do this. One question. Who will stop him? Nobody. Let the boy dance. Bro's gonna collapse. Oh lord, he coming. He's small. My father said he started leaving food out like I do. I visited him today and saw this. Your father's a cat? I sent my employer a photo of my deed poll, but it wasn't the last thing in my camera roll, so instead I accidentally sent this. Please find attached evidence of my change of name. This is Josh. He is grumpy because he has to wear the cone of shame and be still for 20 minutes at bedtime so we can treat his feet. His feet that he burned by jumping up on the electrical hob we were using. What a silly boy. First thing I saw upon opening mine eyeballs this mum. What?
I had a stroke.
Buffalo, New York. Notice how this smart girl is sitting right on the heat vent and she ain't moving. I don't have a cat, but I see a cat which has blended in well. Forget your zodiac sign. What is your forbidden cat preference? I was gonna say raccoon, but probably a fox. My Siamese kitties, poo-poo on the left and pee-pee on the right. Sometimes I genuinely can't believe I let this thing live in my house with me. Found out why Rue is gaining weight. This naughty kitten is eating my queso when I'm not looking. I look over and my cat was doing the same thing as the curtain. Cat overflow. I don't trust him. Too playful. I gave Eddie the last bit of the deli turkey I was eating, and he is purring like a freight train and patently about to beat the hell out of me if I do not give him more. But there is no more. A well-mannered shop kitty politely asking for a game of fetch. They go to naked mum for food and soft mum for warms, which is the real mum. Haha. My 11th month male cat lets my foster kittens nurse on him. Any guy can be a baby girl, but it takes a man to be a single mother. How has serving impacted you? Ask her. Mother, my toy. It is stuck. Why do you not assist me, mother? Mother, brush her every day, yet she always looks like a poorly taxidermied puppet. This grey cat has been blind since childhood, and the yellow cat has no problems, but he is a close friend of the grey cat. Every night, she meows at us until we hold her like this. His name is Marshmallow, and he's both long and fat. Marshmallow, you are doing great, sweetie. They have hostages, and they demand 40k in cash. I got a job with NASA, a most intriguing place. My first day of induction was staring into to space. We got a pet cam to check in every now and then. Tuned in today to see it on the ground like this. I tried to take a picture of Yeehaw yawning and, is your cat called Yeehaw? Where did you acquire a hellhound? Fetch me their souls, our dog. The eggs, they spectre me. When Linus was just a baby, we took the bus to his first vet appointment, and I didn't realize he was doing this until the ladies behind me started cracking up. So glad I don't have to worry about ominously lurking fluff monsters during treating times. Nobody helps me in this damn house. Why does my cat never face me when we sleep anymore? Is this a sign that the relationship isn't going well? Buoyancy successfully opened the bedroom door this morning. I will never again know peace. You ever just contemplate life over a sandwich? Catty was misunderstood for her grumpy face. Finds family of her dreams. What an interesting gentleman. I know a pervert when I see one. Cancel all meetings. There's trouble afoot. Big Cat is not amused with his temporary litter box, Fort Poopy Butt solar eclipse. I don't think I've ever seen such a perfect loafing form before now. Heatwave tomorrow. Put your watermelons in the fridge so your cats will be able to use them to cool down. Toby's favorite part of going to the vet is getting to sit in the sink. No more kicking Miette like the football. While you were studying the football, Miette was studying the blade. When your friend is an idiot. It has just taken my cat a full 5 minutes to arrange himself so that all 4 feet are on this envelope. Why? This piece of anatomy is called a flufen and only occurs during high levels of sass. He beat up his mum and my Slavic dad gave him a potato for dinner. Magnificent male leopard wearing his battle scars proudly. Amazed that something with such pronounced and on paper cool scars can come out looking this goofy. He looks like he just got caught stealing a piece of chicken off the table. Not to victim blame, but if my cat doesn't want me to nuzzle her soft little head with my nose, then maybe she should stop being a perfect angel from heaven. Findink has been on a strict diet for a month now, and she hasn't lost any weight. Turns out this lady is eating the ants and flies in the house. She is even leaving her food in the balcony so it can attract even more ants. I honestly don't know if I should be impressed or mad.
In a world where you can be anything, be kind.
I thought he was giving a speech. He isn't giving a speech. 5 minutes ago, I scrubbed and replenished their large water bowl, and not one cat drank from it. Every night, these widows line up like kids at the water fountain during recess to drink bathroom tap water from an old cup I used to wash my children's hair. What things do your widows do that make no sense? I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Bat Meow. This is my cat. His name is Genie Parmesan. He is not missing. He just exists. Please signal boost. He looks like someone you could just chill with. He looks like a fish, like a deep sea fish. What do you think of this pic? This jit stole my $5. I remember this jit for real. My cat is sad because I caught him and 3 other cats making plans to mug me and sell my possessions for drug money. Bodega cat. I haven't had goldfish, cheddar, what do you call them, crisps in a while. They're not really crisps, they're weird. I don't even know what you call these things. When you're eating a grilled cheese sandwich and he gives you this look. There is a charming and inquisitive man trapped inside this cat, I fear. Asher has this extra tooth. Is it something I should be worried about? It's cute though. I think it's bad, yeah, because it can't fully, what's the word? Chomp down? Does that make sense? Actually, no, they can fully close their mouth. I don't know. I thought it would stop them from being able to fully close mouth. I don't know. New sheets to match my cat. I'm sorry, I think this is the weirdest looking cat I've seen. I don't think this is edited either. So it's still cute, but just goofy. No thoughts. Empty, no brain. Old English writers. Alas, how could we possibly mark a word that is shortened? The apostrophe. Me. Man, my job sucks. I want to play video games or something. The nefarious anglerfish. Here's my cat's face after she knocked a ball out of the Christmas tree for the first time. Not sure if this is supposed to be her innocent face, or if she's suddenly questioning the universe and everything in it. The victim, who wishes to remain anonymous, tells a harrowing story of vet visits and cold thermometers and never enough catnip or tuna. For over a year, my dog would be waiting for me at this window every day when I got home from work. Since my girl passed, Lacey has been doing the same thing. I don't know why, but it makes me smile when I see her. Yesterday at the foster clinic, there was a woman with a litter of tiny kittens, one of whom was a beautiful orange and white creamsicle. I told her, I love orange boy cats. They are all so stupid. And the foster mum said to me, with tears of love in her eyes, face glowing with maternal pride, he is only 6 days old, and I can already tell he is going to be so stupid. Consider Marmalade. That face. Every male orange cat from real life is a himbo. The best part about this post is everyone tagging their own dumb orange cats who can't even defend themselves online. Put your cat back down. When you, or your cat, are done hanging out, put him down gently and safely. How is it that cats have a billion survival instincts and better reflexes than a cobra, and none of these things can ever cover the danger of being stepped on when they activate their stealth mode under a human's feet like 50 times a day? If my cats are not my human baby children, why do they scream for me in the middle of the night when one of their siblings steals their favorite place to sleep. And why do I jump up and fix it? Sometimes when I fall asleep on my couch, my cat will move the curtains and sun falls directly in my face, waking me up. And I can't prove it, but I know she does it on purpose. In retrospect, I don't think telling my therapist that I let my cat watch bird videos on my Switch in bed at night. And then when I can't fall asleep because of the bird noises, I go to sleep in the living room if she isn't finished watching was a good idea. Cat ownership is hearing a single soft clink from across the house and yelling, "Get away from the butter!" It's funny that people think cats aren't intelligent enough to do tricks. My cat walks into the bathroom, meows once, and my husband comes running to turn on the faucet for her. She's trained him to do this. I went to Japan's cat island. It's pretty dope. If this video gets 5,000 likes, I will go to the Japanese cat island and I will make a vlog out of it. That'd actually be so cool. A year ago today, broken as a man could ever be, I walked into a shelter. The very last cat I met was a shy, scared little boy with his face buried deep in a corner. I was drowning. You are my life raft. Happy gotcha day, milkman. I love you more than you will ever know.